Hello and welcome back to our D&D 5th edition campaign. I'm Ryan, I'm your game master, and let's get into that recap. But first, I need to bring up my notes because I'm a fucking idiot. Great.
You can't do that. Makes you break character.
When last we left off, the party had finally, after many hard days of travel, combat, and numerous adventures, made it to the Gala of the Springs. While meeting a new wizard friend named Titus and coming up with a rough outline to the beginning of a plan on what to do with the gala, the party took part in festival games, including knife throwing, pie eating, and the time-honored tradition of starting random bar fights. Two members of the party also got their minds rocked by strange visions at Olga the Fate Viewer's tent. She, or the red crystal she used, showed them visions of lost family members in different parts of Exandria. After these visions, some of which were mournful, the doors to the Marquis' palace opened, and the gala proper is about to begin, right after I push play on this intro in the edit. The doors are opening, and slowly, numerous groups of very well-dressed persons are heading towards the grand palace that sits atop the hill, leaving the festival behind. You see there are numerous Zalezo, as well as the heavily armored Golden Chain mercenary groups that are standing in front of the large entry doors that have now swung open, allowing beautiful warm light to spill out onto the palatial grounds and the well-manicured lawn around the entrance. All of you are together. All of you are near Olga the Fate Viewer's tent, I believe, somewhere around there on the grounds.
Mm-hmm.
And Melanie says, "Oh, we can go in? Do we have a plan?"
I thought that this was just to try to get us close to the Marquis, right? And try to plead with them what we have found, and use the evidence. Did we bring those bottles with us? That
So you could have.
the broken bottles that had like the poison in it.
Yeah, we were also waiting for the curator to, I think it was a curator, to bring or to cook up a few antidotes or whatever it was. So we'll see her in there. The only other plan I think we were talking about was, from what I remember, and this is like out of character, from what I remember is Ray, Galliard, and Melanie are going to talk to the Marquis, right? Because he's royal or whatever, and so is she, and I'm just the bodyguard, while Siromon and Velsius were going to look for the wine.
Yes.
Or try to figure it out. So.
Yeah.
And I have a spell that I can cast on myself to give myself advantage on charisma checks.
Yes, that was the plan. We got to sweeten up the Marquis, and I said that in character.
Okay.
We back.
Okay. So would this be the best time to use it? It lasts for an hour.
Let's get inside first and kind of examine the room first.
Which
we
spell?
Have to be right.
Enhance ability.
Oh.
It just requires a feather from a beast. And
Okay.
verbal and semantic. And then
So
it's
verbal and
concentration
somatic?
for up
Okay.
to it. Yeah.
Give me a wisdom check.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Very low. Very
Just
low
straight
DC.
wisdom?
Yep, just straight wisdom.
11.
Cool, you needed like a 3, dude. You know that, based off of the guard buildup outside, casting spells within the palace might be viewed poorly as a potential security risk.
Would any of us, not me, but would anyone else in the party know how easy it would be easy to like sneak off into a side room and then come back out? Like if you wanted to cast it in a side room? Like you think it'd be easy to like step off real quick and come
Y'all
back?
haven't gone in yet, so you don't know what the crowd situation or security situation looks like
On
inside.
top of that, we probably don't even know if there's somebody that can sense magic being done.
Oh yeah.
Inside.
Yeah, that's a good point. Probably wouldn't hurt to just do it.
Yeah,
now.
you might as well cast it now.
Just do it. That way you've got it at least. And
so I'll do enhance ability and enhance my charisma checks.
Okay.
And then use my channel divinity to give myself back a second spell slot.
Okay. Cool. Boom. You are enhanced. You feel
charismatic.
You feel like the words that you might have somewhat struggled to find can just flow like water. Great. At this point, you see a small contingent of Cobalt Soul monks dressed in refined Cobalt Soul uniforms are now walking together. It's the curator and two others that are heading towards the gateway now.
I'm just gonna... I'll look to the group and say, I'll see you on the inside, and I'll catch up with them. Head up to the curator and say, hello, curator. I'm ready to join you if you will still welcome me.
Yes, you are most welcome.
Absolutely.
Please fall in behind us.
I fall in toe behind all of them, and I try to like scrunch down a little bit so I'm not so tall.
All right, cool. So as you approach, you see on either side of the main gate there are contingents of Zalezo, about 4 each, and then behind them you see 2 each Golden Chain mercenaries. And one of the Zalezo guard comes up to you, your group, and says, due to recent events in the city, all entrance to the Gala must be checked by the Zalezo for any contraband or potential threats. Do you submit yourself for a check?
I gave my staff in the bag of holding, so I'll consent. I do like my arms out wide.
Cool. They give you like a pat down. Are you trying to hide anything at all?
I don't have anything to hide.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, we pretty much put all of our stuff except for the clothes we were wearing inside of.
I've got the blinking stone, and I'll pull it out and I'll say, "Is this okay? It's a flashlight."
The Zalezo guard will take it and go, "This is a rock. It's fine."
And I
give it to you.
You already used the charge for today,
I was gonna click
too.
it and then I forgot I used the charge.
What a return of the rock, though. That's pretty.
Okay, cool. After the pat down and the curator kind of allowing them to search her bags, she had one of her aides has a leather case, and within are a few bound tomes. And you see one of the Golden Chain mercenaries comes forward and actually flips through those real quick before returning them. And then the curator says, "Very well. Thank you. We shall enter into the Gala." And you guys are all allowed in. What about the rest of you? What are the rest of you doing? Melanie is waiting with you guys to enter in, as she was going to be the noble that would be called for the House Pandurata.
Correct. And I think the plan was for Velsis and I to walk in with her.
Okay.
Because Brassborn over here was going to go as Brassborn.
I'm going to go when my brothers called in?
Yeah, correct.
Okay. We'll see how that goes.
Okay.
I didn't even think about that.
Do you want me? Because can we see that they just got search going in?
Yes.
Do you want me to hold the bag of holding, since I'm feeling a little bit more charismatic right now, and hopefully I can convince them to allow me to walk through with this bag of holding?
That's actually a very good idea. So I'm going to give him the bag of holding.
Okay.
What do you? Am I just saying that like these are health potions, and I can pull out a bunch of health potions that I have in there, since they're in my traveler's bag?
There's no way for them to know that it's like a bag of holding, right? You can just go in like a regular bag and pull out like a little jar of healing.
If they open it up, it just looks like a regular bag. You have to think of what you're pulling out.
Well, it looks like an empty void, and then you.
Oh, it looks like an empty void when you open it.
Shove your hand in there, and there's nothing. There's nothing until they think of something that might be in the bag.
So what if they think of a weapon and try to pull
Then
it
they
out?
would pull a weapon out.
No, I'm talking in character.
Oh,
I thought
okay.
we were talking in character. What's our plan here with this bag then? Because I can try to convince them to let me bring it through.
Yeah, just make it seem like you said with potions and stuff. I think that's a good idea.
Okay.
Great. So who's going in next?
I'm gonna just look at Melanie and just be like, whenever you're ready to go.
Melanie gives a nod, and she quickly steps up towards the gala entrance.
Cool.
And you
I
and
follow
Velcius
then-
follow.
Yeah.
Great. As you approach, the same thing happens that happened to Siromon. Zalezo guards step forward and they say, due to recent events, we have to search everybody to make sure that everything is safe. Do you consent to a search? Melanie nods after a pause, and she kind of glances back at you, and you see her tap her foot against her other boot really quickly as the guard starts searching her.
Mhm.
Okay. Cool. The guard gets down and goes around her boots, doesn't seem to find anything, and then goes, you are allowed in, madam. You, sir. And he stops you, Galliard. Do you consent to a search?
Yes.
All right, he pats you down. Are you trying to hide anything at all?
Not hiding anything. The only thing that I remember was that I'm wearing just common clothes, so
Okay.
it feels like I'm wearing just regular garbs under the skin of many faces.
Have you utilized the skin of many faces to hide your appearance already?
No, because I'm okay with being a Dragonborn. I'm just like making it seem like I'm wearing something nicer underneath, I guess is
Okay.
the best way I could put it.
Okay. Then,
But I wasn't hiding my physique or anything like that.
cool. He searches you and feels the texture of the clothes, and he goes, that's odd. They seem a bit... Never mind. You're clear to enter, sir. And then Velcius comes up and bumbles, and then... Cool. He also gets checked and is allowed through. Great. Beautiful. Hold on. Cool. As you all enter into the palace of the Marquis of Port Damali, Ray will get to you in a bit. You see the walls shoot up 20 or 25 feet. The floors are marbled and made of different cut stone with beautiful patterning. You see people of all different kinds, servants, nobles, guardsmen, moving and bustling around. And directly in front of you, through this not narrow, but narrow for the size of the building hallway, are another set of grand open doors, again flanked by guards, this time only the golden chain. And inside you see a huge, tall, grand ballroom with pillars on the corners of the dance floor that is of a beautiful polished patterned stone. And to the left and to the right are long tables set up with chairs back towards the wall so that those who may be sitting and eating can watch the dancing and watch the music that is now coming from a stage to the far end of the grand ballroom. Directly below, a beautiful rustic wooden balconied second floor that is built above this elevated stage. You see there are 4 or 5 musicians with various different garbs that are all playing what you're hearing now. And you see numerous groups of nobles are moving around the room. People are bringing in food and wine and appetizers, and they are laying them down on serving tables that line the space between the eating tables and the dancing floor. And as Melanie walks in, a crier at the door does what the crier just did for the curator and says, "Presenting Lady Melanie Pendrada, representing the family Pendrada and her bodyguards." And there are a few curt nods from various different nobles throughout the room, and you are now in the gala.
Velcius is in his butler stuff.
Okay,
Just throwing that out there.
he's there. Great. You guys are in the gala.
Do I see, by any chance, the elven woman? I forgot her name.
Give me a perception check.
We don't know her name, do we?
Yeah, we don't know her name. It's in my notes. I just seen it too. Her
Oh,
name
we do. Elara.
Was it Elara? Yeah. Okay. Cool. You said perception.
Mm-hmm.
Gee, that is a 21.
Great. Looking around the room, you see a lot. Looking up at the balcony, taking a quick glance, you do not see the Marquis of the city. They are not present yet. You do see, however, guards are beginning to assemble up on the balcony, looking out into the chamber. Presumably, the Marquis may be making her grand entrance soon to address everybody as they file in to start the dance and start the real work of what the gala is, where people can do business deals under the guise of a feast and a dance. Looking around, you see various guards as well. They are, with a 21, they're not doing that good of a job at blending in. They're dressed in different attire, but you can make out the bulge of thin pieces of armor under the nice attire, as if they are to be hidden in this as guests. Looking around, you don't necessarily see the woman that you saw earlier. You see multiple elves, some blonde, some brunette, men, women, various different shapes and sizes. All of them are tall and lithe. They are currently gliding over to a table and picking at the various appetizer trays that are currently being laid out by a servant. And actually, with that perception check, the servant is a human male. He's smiling, and he seems to be enjoying chatting with these nobles as he's laying out appetizers for them. And you see wispy graying hair that has been slicked and then pulled back and down on a frail frame. His shoulder seems to sit a little lower on the left side than the right. And you see that he's wearing this wonderful attire of the city of Port Damali. It's a deep green, almost black, with a symbol burnt or embroidered into either shoulder of the city. And he's currently taking the cart that had a bunch of things that he laid out on the table, and he's leaving out one of the back side doors towards presumably some other service area. And just looking him over, he seems oddly familiar.
Oddly familiar.
Yeah.
Do the monks have like an area that we're going to specifically, or because at this point I'm still just kind of following?
So, you moving with the curator, she heads over to one of the side tables, and one of the monks just picks up some food and brings it over to the table, and she takes a seat, and the curator goes, we're scheduled to speak with the Marquis about these in reference to some deals he wants to make with House Dragon, I believe, from Rexentrum. She asked us to be here, but that won't be until, I think, the third or fourth course.
Okay. So in the meantime, is there anything or anyone that I should speak with on behalf?
I wouldn't know necessarily. We don't really do these kinds of things all that often. I would just stay and be watchful, be kind, be polite. Eat,
I can do all of
please. Enjoy the festivities. Leave some for the others, though. Don't eat everything.
Oh.
The serving trays are serving trays. The plates are plates. Make sure to separate those in your mind before picking something up.
Okay, I can. Okay, if it's a side dish for me, it's a big plate for everybody else. I can do that.
Yes, perfect. Excellent. Wonderful. And I will be here. And she takes a seat directly to the right at the table that's the furthest towards the back. So it's partially sitting under the beautiful wood balcony second floor. The whole second floor of this ballroom is a wood balcony at the back.
Gotcha. Okay.
Then you see there are wooden stairs that go up, and there's guards at the base of those stairs. And there seems to be a small line forming of nobles near one of those staircases that are being let in one by one, and then you'll watch after a few minutes, they'll come back down, either pleased or not pleased with whatever they just did went.
Okay. Is there like a waiter nearby?
Yeah, numerous.
Okay, I'd like to just tap one on the shoulder real quick and say, "Hi, I'm sorry. As you can tell, I am much larger than many of the guests, so it may take a little bit more drinks for me. I was wondering if you could point me where the wine is being stored so that I can kind of get some for myself, if that's okay. I don't want to bother you all too much."
So this lithe half-elven woman with olive skin and brown hair that's pulled down and well taken care of, and she has this beautiful wrap up in the hair that bears the symbol of Port Damali, wearing the same fine, noble, deep green, almost black attire, and these nice white gloves. She turns and she goes,
Right. I can serve you exclusively more wine than the other guests if you would like.
I mean, that would be fantastic. I just feel bad for asking you to bring me a barrel at a time. That's typically my serving size. So if it's okay, you could point me in the direction?
give me a perception check.
Yeah. Perception?
Perception.
Ooh, okay.
Not insight.
That is, I have a plus 3, so that's 14.
Okay. You notice that her left shoulder seems to sag a little.
Oh, I don't know what that means.
Dude, that transition was so hard. Oh my god.
It got spooky.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to replay the other song. That song was a bang.
I'll just kind of I'll try to like tighten myself so that I'm trying to make it more of like a personal conversation. Say, I don't want you to get in trouble. I'm not trying to get you in trouble. I just want to be able to enjoy myself,
Right.
and not put much strain on yourself.
Of course.
I can go with you to get the wine if that's easy too.
Yeah.
I just don't want to bother you. Does that make sense?
Pig.
Give me a persuasion check.
Okay.
I just realized we never told Siromon about the list of potential slaves that the triad was moving around.
You never did.
Damn. Nope, never did.
Oh, he wasn't in the room. They were getting their butler
wasn't in
stuff.
the room.
It was
Yep.
you and me that were in the room when we went over it.
Yup.
While you are rolling this persuasion check, Ray,
Sorry, I got dumbfounded.
hold on to that number for me. Ray,
Okay.
you hear a bustle in the crowd, and you see 6 guards wearing bronze chess pieces and tall spears and rounded shields, and emblazoned upon the shields is a familial crest. And
Was it the Phoenix?
between these 6 guards, you see, I have my notes, hold on.
Yo, the gala's so lit.
You see,
Nice little family reunion we got going.
where
on.
is he? Okay, there he is. I have so many tabs open, it's wild. Okay. You see graying Ganazi skin with hints of brown to its coloring, like your mother. His eyes burn like smoldering coals. His smile is broad, and you know it's a smile of, let me people please you so we can make a deal. His flaming hair is pulled short and patterned almost like a mohawk, shaved on the sides as much as fire could be. He wears the stone gray noble attire of your family, lined with rich gold-colored thread that shimmers in the firelight of the ceremonial torches that 2 of the guards are holding up as they walk towards the main entrance. As he approaches with this guard troop, they open up and allow him to exit, and you see a Zalezo guard walk forward and begin having the conversation of, do consent to a search? And you begin to hear your brother, Drake Brassborn, start saying,
A search, a search. You always want to search. That's the people. Yes. Look me over.
and he widens his arms and spins in place like an asshole.
I'm waiting. I'm waiting until they go in. I'm going in behind them.
Okay.
Not like directly behind them. I'm gonna wait a little bit and then be like, "Oh, sorry, I was late catching up with the rest of them.
Okay.
I had to grab something."
So he
From
gets
the cart.
he gets searched, and then he proceeds through. The 6 guards try to follow, and you see groups of Zalezo put their hands up and put hands on scimitars, as a large Goliath golden chain mercenary walks forward and says, "No other guards allowed. Only us. Stay outside." And your brother turns and says,
It's all right. Just stay.
and he turns and he enters in the gala, and you hear the crier inside the gala saying,
Presenting Lord Drake Brassborn from Port Zoon.
I'll walk up to this guy who's searching now,
okay,
like a little hastily, and be like, "Sorry, we forgot this in the cart," and I'll have the bag of holding in my hand. I'll be like, "It has some of our goods," and I'll pull out like some pearls that I have and some of the gold and stuff, and like put it back in.
okay, the
And
Zalezo,
my signet ring, pull it out of there and like put it on.
the Zalezo stops you. The 6 guards, who are now being held back, look over and they go, "Is that really? I cannot believe it. He's been gone for a while." And one of them actually goes, "Master Brassborn?
Oh, hello. Good evening.
Interesting. They won't let us enter. We cannot guard you, sir. I'm sorry."
No worries. I'll go in and say hi to my brother. I'm sure he's looking forward to it."
So the Golden Chain Mercenary, the large Goliath man, he comes forward and he holds this huge hand out, and he says, "Let me see the bag." Cool. He opens it, and he shoves his gigantic Goliath arm in there. Pulls nothing. He goes, "No battle axe, no problem." Gives it back to you. "Pull weapons.
Appreciate it, good sir.
I'll find you. Got it?
No worries.
Good."
I'm just
And
here to sell some wares.
He scans your face and body to like lock it into memory. And he goes, "Enter."
I'll head in as well.
Cool. At this time, you enter in, and the crier stops you and goes,
I'm sorry. Who are you?
I'm Ray Brassborn. No need to introduce me. I'll walk in. My brother's
"Sir,
already
I
here.
have to introduce the noble families of the Menagerie Coast and abroad."
I think it's all right. We've already been introduced. Don't want to introduce more Brassborns into the equation.
"So you don't understand. I have to introduce the noble families of
I'll
the
hand him
Menagerie
5
and
gold.
abroad."
I'll hand him 5 gold and be like,
How generous,
I'll
sir.
be heading in.
Of course, welcome to the gala.
I'll
And he
take some
moves out of
5
the way.
gold. Yeah.
Not even
I'll head
subtle,
in.
just in his face.
Yeah.
Cool, yeah. Cool. The other two, he takes the gold from you and pulls a little drawer from his kind of stand that he has set up, and you hear him drop each coin in, and they clink on another pile of coins that are already in this drawer. And he closes it and he goes, "Next," as you walk past.
All right.
Cool. You walk in. You are joined with the sight that they are currently seeing of this grand gala, nobles everywhere. You see the party of the Cobalt Soul is off to the far right corner, under the balcony. And around now, you see Melanie, Galliard, and Velsius are standing near one of the serving tables on to the left. Melanie is picking at appetizers, some deviled eggs, and kind of eating them and looking around. Melanie looks up to you, Galliard, and she goes, this is quite odd. I don't really come to these things.
That's funny you say that because I was going to ask you, how do these things usually work? Also, quick question, why'd you tap your shoes?
Oh, I have a knife there.
Yeah, okay. That's what I thought. I'm just double checking.
Yeah. She lifts up she's wearing a dress. She lifts up the dress a little, and you see the hilt of one of the daggers that you recognize that sits on her bed table. One of the 23 now, I believe, is sitting there. She goes, it's the new one from the knives, those people. I like to try them out.
So how does this normally work? When do more nobles show up, or how long does it take for it to?
So the way it works is noble families are presented in, and then the Marquis will make a appearance, and she will, and it's at this time, you hear the crier go, all rise for the Marquis Lapidus of the grand city of Port Damali. And the music quiets, and then the crowd rises and they all start moving into the center chamber to the dancing floor. And you see this beautiful woman step out onto the balcony. There's a extended out part of the balcony for addressing the crowds. This woman, where the hell are my notes on her? Oh my god, I'm so disorganized. Oh my god, where is this chick?
Side note,
Whatever.
Ray, just so I don't know if you remember, but Lapidus was one of the families on the list. Cool. She steps forward. She's this beautiful human woman with tan skin. She's very tall and with a very lithe, slender frame. She's wearing this silk dress that flows down, seems to be made of threaded silver. And there's a beautiful doublet piece that covers her shoulders that's reflecting all the light in the room, which probably is threaded with actual silver, unlike the silver-colored thread of the rest of her dress. She steps forward, and she looks out. Behind her are two golden chain mercenaries on either side that step forward. Siromon, give me a... Actually, no, you would see this. It's a big show. Siromon, you recognize one of them. He's wearing the golden chain samurai armor that you saw yesterday. He came up and ordered the Zalezo to start looking into houses.
Got it.
And
Okay.
he has on his belt two blades, one a long katana and two a tanto, a smaller katana as well. So he is there, and you see on the other side an older human man, bald head, big bushy beard, wearing heavy plate with a shield strapped around his back and what looks like a war club that he's leaning on behind the Marquis on the other side. And the Marquis steps forward, and there is applause as the nobles clap for her. And you hear some of the nobles around you in this crowd now go, oh, she looks resplendent as ever. Oh, my. I love the Gala of the Springs. From this old, frail human man saying that with like a powdered wig and noble clothes that have been around for longer than some of you have been alive, judging from the wear and tear on them that has been patched over the years. She steps forward and she says, bonjour, madame, and monsieurs, welcome to the Gala of the Springs. I am, as always, the Marquis Elara the Abomination, and you are all welcome to my manor and palace. There's cheers and applause. And she says, this wonderful festival is a celebration of the fight for the founding of the city against the Gale Reef Free Company 300 years ago, when my family and the Golden Chain mercenaries, and she gestures to the two guards behind her, faced them on the open seas and defeated them, freeing the city to become the wonderful bastion of trade that it is. There's more applause. This
night will consist of 8 beautiful meal courses to ensure that all of you leave fat and happy.
There is
I clapped the hardest I've ever been.
there's thunderous applause, and there's this huge, rotund dwarven nobleman who goes, "Yes, that's all I'm here for." As he claps like heavily, his arms barely able to reach around his bulbous belly for the claps. So the claps are kind of actually light, like they're being shock absorbed by his stomach.
I welcome you all, and I will be meeting with some of you up here on my personal balcony. But for now, let us applaud the band and begin the dances. The Gala of the Springs is yours.
And she gestures a hand and she goes, "First course!" And the music picks up. And she moves back and disappears from the balcony. As you see numerous nobles begin dancing, these ballroom dances in the central dancing area. And the chamber is now beginning to fill with not dozens, but a few hundred people in the chamber. Some eating, some drinking, some sitting, others talking. And you notice a few seem to be slipping off into hallways in little groups.
At any point, did we hear the name? Oh man, I already forgot it. It's right here. At any point, did I hear the name Rathcould be announced?
You have not
Or do
heard
I
that.
see? Okay, perfect. Do I see any Dragonborn people or nobles, I should say?
Give me a perception check.
Better. That's a 14.
With a 14, looking around, you don't see any Dragonborn. You do, however, see re-entering with a new tray of appetizers that familiar-looking old human man, his left shoulder leaning down, wearing servant's attire. He comes in with a tray of what look like lettuce wraps with various different fillings, and he lays them out on some of the serving tables, and numerous nobles come over and start picking at them and eating them and walking around as they talk and go, "Oh," you know, as nobles are wont to do.
I'm gonna lean over to Melanie and say, "Do you recognize him?" And I'm just like pointing at. I want to say pointing at him, but I'm kind of like nod towards his way. The guy with the gray hair.
Melanie kind of leans it past your shoulder a bit to look, and then comes back and she goes, I don't know this man at all.
And I'm gonna approach the man. You said he had a tray of what? I'm sorry.
He was laying out lettuce wraps.
Like you said, lettuce wraps.
Mm-hmm. Like the
Okay,
appetizer, yeah.
Yeah.
He's
okay,
laying
cool.
them out. So you approach him,
Yeah, I'm gonna approach him. Yeah.
and okay, cool. You approach him as he's beginning to take the empty trays that he's laid out, put them back on the cart, and turn and wheel the cart out. And you approach him, and he sees you, and his eyes widen, and he leaves far faster than he entered, pushing the cart out of the room.
Where's Ray at? Like,
Ray,
how far away is he from me?
Ray, where do you think you would be? Would you have rejoined them? Do you want to be
I was
using around?
lingering around,
Okay.
just trying to find out where. So, she was on the balcony, right?
The Marquis was on the balcony, yes.
And that she said that her suite is open for.
For conversations. And you notice what Siromon noticed earlier. You see a line of nobility is forming at the stairs at the base of the balcony and being led up one by one. And it's around this
join that
time
line.
you see Drake is in that line.
Yeah, I'll join that line with him.
Okay, you just walk up and stand next to him, or?
Yep, I don't say anything. I just stand there.
Okay. It takes him a moment before he goes,
Oh! Brother?
Hey, Drake.
Brother! What? Did father send you here to watch me?
No, he did not. I am here on my own business.
Your own business?
Yes.
what is
Nothing
this?
to do with the
Is
family.
this for the Chandri Bahamut?
It may have something to do with that.
Well, I am here
You
for
see this
father.
cool pendant? I hold up like my pendant of Bahamut.
Yes, you
pretty
see
nice.
this cool pendant? And he holds up his signet ring.
No, I got that too.
Which
You're
is
not
more
special.
important?
I have it too. You're not special. we're both Brassborns.
A server
get it.
walks by with wine, and he just grabs a cup and starts downing it. It's a white.
Okay. I was gonna say.
It's a sparkling.
need to smack
It's a
that out of his
sparkling
hand.
white wine. And it's around this time all of you hear a bellowing voice from the balcony as a large human man goes up there, fat as could be, wearing white chef's attire with a flopped hat, and he goes, "The first course is served! Stuffed pork and fresh vegetables broiled in various sauces." And then he moves back and disappears as the servers all come out except for the one you recognize.
Yes, I was gonna say when he took off, I wanted to follow him
Okay.
to see to see where he's going.
You follow him out and you see there's under the balcony there's another large double set of doors, but to the left and to the right there are smaller doors. They're still wide, but they're not as tall and grandiose. And you see servers are going in, coming out, going in, coming out. And he goes around the corner into this huge, beautiful hallway that seems to be a mirror of the entry hall on the other side of the grand ballroom that you all entered in from. And you watch him, he's pushing the cart down and he's looking over his shoulder as he pushes the cart down. And he's going, pushing it.
I keep following, and is there anybody nearby?
Numerous
him?
servants. Numerous servants, 2 Zalezo guards. One seems to be sitting by a door on the left, another opposite them on the right. They look bored. They're kind of leaning up against the wall, just watching the servers go
chilling?
back and forth.
And on the cart, do I see any food or anything?
It's all empty trays that have already been served, being taken back somewhere.
Okay, I'm still following, just not as I'm trying to blend in like I'm walking around, following just walking the path.
Okay, then for that, give me a stealth check, just like an overall stealth check. See if you can
Okay,
blend. And again, that's not disadvantage. You're not wearing your armor.
Yeah, I'm about to say that's the only time
It's your first
so far in
straight
this
stealth
campaign
roll.
that I
Yep.
had. Yeah, that's lit. 19.
19?
Yeah.
He looks over and he doesn't seem to be able to make eye contact with you anymore, as you have fallen in behind some of the nobles that are out here they're heading off somewhere. They're already talking. The trade deal isn't going to go as planned. We lost 2 ships in the storm last month. It's not going to go well for us. They're having that conversation as they're trying to move off to a different room. You watch as he takes a hard left and enters into swinging double doors. And you see steam and a bit of smoke come out of this room. And as the double doors open, you hear the clinking of pots and pans. You hear somebody yelling, "Fire that meat now, or I will have your ass!" It's got to be the kitchen.
Okay. Still following through.
Into the kitchen.
Yeah.
Okay. You go in, it's a grandiose kitchen. It's the size of Melanie's entire 3rd floor to the skyship's end. You see numerous cooking areas with beautiful fires burning, smoke billowing up into various different chimneys. You are bombarded with the sense of grilling meats and vegetables, the sense of sweet dessert being made, bottles of wine being uncorked and poured into pans that are burning off, making fawns for fine gravies. And you see the servant is moving through the kitchen to another set of double doors at the far end of the kitchen. As you walk in, a large chef enters in behind you, and he goes, "Why are you here? This is for servers and chefs. Can I help you, sir?"
No, I'm sorry. I must have gotten lost. Do I see him any chance? The guy I was following, the guy with the gray hair?
You see him, he hears this, he turns, he sees you at the hearing of this, and shuffles into the double doors that are on the far end of the kitchen, quickly, hurriedly, pushing the cart through.
Okay. Yeah, I told the chef, like, I'm sorry, I must have gotten lost. I'll just head out that way, and I point towards the other double doors and start heading that way.
That does not lead out. That leads to supplies.
Oh, okay.
The way out is behind me.
My mistake. I turn around and I can leave behind.
Wait, before you go. Would you like to try the dessert menu? We're making them here. I'm doing the tasting. Before we see if they're good for service. Little sneak peek?
No, I can't. I am actually here representing Melanie Pendrada, and I prefer for her to try it before I do.
Ah, Lady Pendrada. Well, certainly you would want to make sure that it suits her palate.
We trust you. The food so far out there has been great.
The Pendradas trust me. Wonderful! And he smacks you on the back. And he goes, well, take a bottle with you, please. And he hands you red wine. A bottle of red wine.
Thank you. Actually, I have a friend who's here. He's this giant elephant. Big guy.
Yes?
Tends to drink a lot.
Yes.
Is there any way I can get more, or...
Another bottle?
I try asking that waiter or that servant who walked through those doors for more, but he just kind of ignored me.
Really? I'll talk to him about it.
If you could actually send him towards me and Pendrada, that'd be great with another bottle.
Send him over with another bottle. I will have that done just for you.
Awesome. Sounds great.
You look down at the bottle. It bears the seal of the family Pendrada.
Sick. I'm not going to touch it. I'm going to take it out with me.
Cool. You take it out. And just as you're leaving, this little waifish halfling woman comes up to him with a pan, and there's a fond turning into a gravy in it. And she goes, Chef, try. And he tries it, and he goes, it's shit. Throw it out as you walk out.
Hey, Ramsey in here, bro, for real.
Cool. Drake, this whole time, has been shuffling away from you bit by bit, Ray. Going forward in the line. And Siromon, you see two Ganazi now. One of them's obviously Ray. The other one looks kind of similar in line over there, heading to head up and meet with the Marquis.
I still have my role for the waiter that we were talking with.
Yes, that was the 17?
Yeah.
Cool. She says, I'll say this whole time she said, Come with me, and she's leading you back to that back hallway that Galliard has gone to.
Okay.
As Galliard is leaving, she points and she says, the kitchen has a way back into there, but also past the kitchen there are recessed bays where we keep all the goods. What kind of wine were you looking for? We've got rosé, Chardonnay, 2 different whites, and a beautiful red from the family of Pendrada. I cannot wait to drink.
Above table, I know it's the Pendrada red.
You know,
right?
the Pendrada red is the poison one.
Okay. I'm gonna say to her, I'm typically a white wine kind of person.
Okay.
But tonight is a special occasion, and I've been told that the red wine might be the ideal situation. So if you could show me where the Pendrada is, that'd be.
Yes. Come with me. And she kind of takes you by the hand and leads you down the hallway, just as Galliard is exiting, and you hear a chef going, it's shit! Throw it out! Galliard, you exit, and you see Siromon is being led by this little half-elf servant to a back room, being led by the hand to a back room.
Do we make eye contact? Like, do we walk by each other? Or?
Oh, you very obviously see each other.
Siromon will absolutely go... like I want to wave, and then I'm just gonna hide myself real quick.
Okay, I'm gonna show him the bottle as he walks by me and nod my head like you're headed in the right direction. Like, yeah.
I'll just shake agreeedly. And
why is he just walking by? That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. She leads you back, and you see there's double doors on either side that are sunken in. They have stairs leading down to the doors, and the doors are closed. And there's a ramp next to the stairs. And you watch as one of the doors opens and a servant comes out with a cart pushing it up the ramp. And on it are bottles of sparkling white wine and mugs and mugs worth of alcohol in casks, like beers and stuff. And they're pushing them up and out. And he sees the servant and he goes, Faven,
You cannot be back here, and you cannot be dragging guests back here, and you're... And she gets red in the cheeks, and she goes, oh, I had no idea. Nobody will be getting this wine for a while. We need a little privacy. And the half-elfin girl goes, oh, no. I was showing him the wine. I was showing him the wine. Just the wine.
Yeah, just wine.
The red is that door right there. And she points at the furthest door.
Furthest
in the
door,
hallway.
okay. I'll say, no, thank you for that. I'll go grab some for myself now if you just want to maybe wait here for a second, and then you can escort me back. That way you don't get in trouble or anything.
Make a persuasion
No?
check.
Okay. She can also just leave. It's up to her. I have a -2. It's a 9.
With a 9, she goes, I have to go with you. I'll go with you. I'll be there. We're just getting a barrel, right?
Yeah, okay, yeah, that's we're just getting at least one barrel, yeah.
Cool. She leads you down and in, and opens it, and it's a like recessed storage room. It's one of the smallest rooms you've seen in the building, but there's 6 of them. That's probably enough. Looking inside, you see barrels and barrels of wine. You see multiple of the wooden trays that would have, or wooden like cartons that have 20 or more glass bottles of the wine in there as well, that are stacked up in the corner. And looking around, you see a few of the imprints in the floor from where stacks have already been taken and moved somewhere else.
Okay. I don't want to do anything if I'm alone, but are they all of the racks are like up against the wall, or are they like columns?
Some are haphazard in the room. Most of the casks have been stacked up against the wall on the right and at back walls. And then the little cartons where it's easier to bring serving bottles to tables are stacked on the left next to the entryway.
Okay. I'll look to her and say, if you can grab probably like 2 bottles from right there, I'll go grab as many as I can from there. I want to go over and I want to trip and try and fall into as many as possible.
Okay. Cool. She heads over. Give me.
I'm trying to just like destroy as much as possible, even if I'm like punching on the way down.
Give me athletics.
Athletics?
Yeah.
Oh, it's +5. Let's do it. Dirty 20.
Beautiful. Okay. She picks up 2 bottles, and if this was a cartoon, it would be her face dropping as she hears as all these barrels start bursting as they're falling into each other from the immense elephant man who just lifted his hands up and then fell forward on purpose into them, pushing barrels down. And there's a rush of red wine, and her feet are soaked as the room begins to fill up to 2.5 inches deep with red wine in the chamber that begins to then slowly drain into 2 divots that are on the far sides of the room for this explicit purpose. From your viewpoint with the dirty 20, it seems that all of the barrels that are in the room are destroyed, as well as at least half of the glass bottles, except she's holding 2, and there seem to be 2 other trays of 20 glass bottles each that are fine as well. They were far enough away. And she goes,
okay,
my job, my family,
No.
I could
It's
lose,
okay.
Everything. This is not good.
It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. It's good. And I'm gonna like take the. I'm gonna say, okay, just go get a broom or something, and I'll start cleaning up. Everything's gonna be okay.
A broom for liquid. A broom for liquid.
For the glass. For the glass.
For the glass.
For the glass. Go get a broom. Go get a broom.
She gets up and leaves. She runs out.
I throw them at the wall and I start destroying everything else.
Okay.
I'm gonna spend as much time as I can destroying every bottle in the.
Great. We'll come back to that.
Yeah, that's fine.
Drake and Ray
You are at the front of the line as this Golden Chain mercenary says, "Wait a second." And you hear from up the stairs kind of a... You hear the...
We cannot do such a thing for the city.
And you hear...
You promised we could make a trade and we could all benefit from it.
going on upstairs. And after a few moments, this noble elven man comes down red in the face, fuming mad, going, "That bitch and her family," as he moves out and down.
So before we got up to the front of the line, you said
Yeah.
he was inching away from me, right?
He's been trying
So I
to,
do-
like, barely distance himself the whole time.
I noticed this, and I just do one of those, like, all the way around to the other shoulder and just, like, pull him in a little closer, and I'm
his
like...
shoulders tighten, and he goes, "Oh, great."
They're like, when was the last time you heard from Mom and Emberly?
A letter a few months ago?
A few months ago.
Yeah, maybe
So nothing since.
3 months?
Okay.
You know how they are.
Well, tell you what. I have some very important information that I would love to trade for you.
Yes, and I have a very important
If-
meeting that I would love to succeed in to please
If-
Father. Now get off of me, please.
Oh, you get to please Father. That's all you're doing. I don't want anything to do with him. But you let me go first. I tell you some information I learned about Mom. I'm meeting with her just for some business about the city. Has nothing to do with the Brassborn family. I won't sully us at all. But you give me the chance to go first, and I'll tell you some stuff about Mom that I found out tonight.
To meet with the Marquis first.
Yep. I'll trade you some information about Mom, since you haven't heard from her in 3 months.
Trade.
Trade, yes.
Make a persuasion check.
Information for... Okay. This is why I have advantage. I critted. So,
What's the
persuasion.
total?
26.
Okay.
He goes,
I rolled a 16 and a 20.
fine. You can talk to her first. But do not
Lovely.
sully our family name, please. We have a very important deal that we need to make.
Of course, it's all you. I appreciate it. And then as we're walking up and where the next one's to go in, I like rub his head, like annoying older
Cool.
brother
He
shit.
goes, "Ah," and he like backs his head away
I hate you so much.
as you.
Love you too.
Cool. The
And-
guard lets you in, and you walk
Okay.
upstairs, and you see there are private tables up here, and you see the Marquis family must be up here, as well as some other closer friends of hers. You see numerous mercenaries are up here, and you notice various different armed-looking guards. One wearing golden chain armor, leaning up against the wall, smoking a pipe, just kind of glancing over everybody. And then another one, you see a woman on the other side of the room who is currently having a very heated conversation with two nobles. And she's going, "Now, if you brew it that way, then the potions won't be as effective, idiot." And the nobles are going, "Who are you calling an idiot, god woman?" And they're having that conversation. The Marquis is sitting at a private table just behind the extended out balcony area. Currently sipping on the rosé, enjoying a little bit of the pork, and is sitting there as another noble is currently turning and leaving in a huff, going, "There's always next year," as he walks past you.
So I'll walk up and I'll be like Marquis Lapidus and do a slight bow down.
She doesn't even look up. She goes, "Who are you?" She eats.
Ray of the Brassborn family out of Port Zune.
Brassborn and they put Ray. I was supposed to speak with Drake.
My brother, Drake. Yes. He's here on some business as well. But
She looks
I have
past you
some
at the
very
guard. The guard goes,
I have some very important business to discuss with you, and hopefully getting something done between myself, the Pendrada family, and the Lapidus family. I did not see Melanie when I was coming in. I was hoping you could summon her up here so that the three of us could have a quick conversation.
Guard, get Melanie Pendrada.
she keeps eating. One of the guards leaves, and after a few moments comes back with Melanie Pendrada.
Oh, I was hoping that... Is Galliard with her?
Galliard, you're entering back into the chamber. And as you enter, all of you here, except for Siromon, who's currently punching wine, you all hear... Presenting Marquis Dana Avalandra of the great city of Othe in the Othemoor, and her noble lady wife, Sigrid Avalandra, and company. And you see a half-elven woman, short-cropped hair come in, and next to her you see a huge human woman bearing what seems to be a ceremonial battle axe. And you see the nervous Zalezo guards who are now flanking them on either side, as they must have made some agreement to allow her to enter in with this weapon where they would never leave her side. And you see her beelining it for the stairs to come up and to talk to the Marquis. Galliard, what are you doing?
Is Melanie still there, or has she gotten summoned yet?
A golden chain mercenary walks up and says, Miss Pendrada, the Marquis of the city would like to speak with you.
Am I close enough to her or no?
You can hear that.
Yeah?
No.
Cool. Well, I approach Melanie and kind of gesture her like, cool, I'm here. Back.
Melanie goes, well, I will speak to the Marquis then. Can I bring a friend or no? The guard says, bring whoever you want. He turns.
Cool. I follow.
Okay.
He's like, whatever.
Cool. After a moment, you all walk up and enter in onto this balcony, and you can oversee the whole dance floor.
Time out.
Yeah.
Are we walking by? Have I seen Ray with his brother at all?
They're upstairs.
No, yeah, but they're upstairs.
Oh, Drake's downstairs, isn't he?
Drake is waiting at the stairs. He sees you all coming, and he's kind of in a huff, going. Well,
my question is, I've seen him with his brother, so I know who his brother is.
I would say
When
no.
You were back. Yeah,
I
you
would
were
say
in the
no.
back.
I would
No?
say you
Okay,
see
cool.
another Ganazi with a similar appearance to Ray, but a smaller build, in noble attire, sitting there, grumbling, waiting at the bottom of the stairs as you all walk up.
Okay, that's cool.
Cool. You walk up and enter in, and Ray is currently standing next to the seated Marquis of the city of Port Damali, as she is eating her food and not looking up, until Melanie comes up and says, My lady, I am Melanie Pendrada. You summoned me? And the Marquis goes, Yes, this one wanted to say that you all had to speak to me. And she puts down her plate, puts down her fork and knife, and she looks at him. She goes, I'm sorry, I do not really have a chance to eat at these events, so please make it quick.
I'll look to Melanie and I'll go, are we going with the full story now?
Melanie goes, I mean, might as well. Not much to hide.
So, Lady Lapidus, yesterday when that giant vine shot out into the city, are you aware of that happening?
Yes, I am aware.
Well, that happened after an infiltrator into the House Pendrada was slain by us, and we have found out that they have been using some type of poison on Arlo Pendrada and using him, and they ended up poisoning the wine that is now here at the Gala, and we were hoping to get rid of it as soon as possible so that no nobles or anyone in your city is hurt. And do I see the bottle of wine in Galliard's hand that he was handed?
Yes.
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
while he's talking about the wine, I show her the wine.
Yeah, so I'll point to it and I'll be like, it's very important that this is not drunk, otherwise either something that happened to Arlo will happen, or what happened to House Pendrada where all of their servants were killed through the wine, or through tea, but this time they did it through wine.
That is a shame. I was looking forward to the raid. Hey, evidence, proof? I'm sorry, I cannot just take you at your word. The vine, you said you were involved in the vine. What happened there exactly?
Well, one of the longtime butlers of the Pendrada family, Arthur, I believe his name was actually someone disguised named
The Dryad.
Ashenleaf, the Dryad. Sure. Well, so the Dryad, we
The
chased her
Dryad.
out of House Pendrada, and apparently she has some fellow associates that she has been working with during these past 4 months that Arlo can't account for. And we chased her through the crowd, and then she started to attack us and turn some of your citizens of this fine city into zombie-esque creatures. We slayed all of them, and then after she died, that vine erupted from the earth.
Yes, and destroyed some homes and other things. Intriguing, interesting. Oscar, did we not have dealings with the Dryad some months ago?
And one of the golden chain, the guy with the large mace, leans down and he goes, "Yes, madam, we did."
I think she brought in some slaves for you guys. And then I pull out the note with the different names.
Well, you say slaves, and she goes, "Slaves?
Oh, was-
We do not buy. We hire servants. They are paid and taken care of." Oscar, do you know something about this? Oscar goes, "No, madam. I don't know anything about slaves. But somebody down below could have made a stupid choice, and I could deal with them." She goes, "Figure it out. No slaves are allowed in Port Damali and not in the menagerie. It is an agreement in the Clovis Concord. But you said the servants may be in our employ."
Yes,
Of course, we would never say that you hired slaves.
correct.
or
I'm
brought
going
in
based
slaves.
off of the notes.
The Dryad has slaves that she placed into important families such as yourself.
May I see the note?
Yes, I give her the note.
She looks it over.
From the dragon, Lapodis. Interesting. This wine was supplied by your family, Melanie?
And Melanie nods.
We will send guards to just remove it from the menu for the night. Just to be safe.
That is a great thing to do to keep everyone safe, but I also recommend being on a little bit more of alert, as the Dryad had associates that our friend here, Galliard, has seen one of them here tonight, and they may be trying to infiltrate this gala and cause harm to either yourself or other noble families.
She is a blonde-haired elven woman with green robes with a burned ashen leaf on them. I saw her here before the doors opened up.
I do not recognize this description, but thank you for it. Oscar, have people look into this.
Oscar nods and he walks off and he starts talking to some Zalezo. It's around this time a Zalezo guard comes up with damp feet and approaches Oscar and goes,
There is a flooding of wine down the hallway, and a large Loxodon is currently smashing bottles in the hallway.
I want to make it clear that I'm trying my best to make it look like I'm just like constantly falling. Like I'm trying to help and stop, but I'm not doing well.
"Give me a performance check."
Oh, absolutely.
And that was Ray that facepalmed, not me. After I heard giant elephant man,
This is a great performance check that you just rolled, isn't it?
Non-nat 1.
Love it. So you rolled like a 3 minus 2 or something?
I rolled a 3 minus 2.
Great,
Yep.
cool.
That's crazy.
The guard says to Oscar, all of you can hear this, He seems to be trying to pretend to fall, but he's obviously slamming the bottles into the ground.
He's with us.
Obviously, we had to have two different plans to try.
Yeah. In
stop
case
the
you
water.
weren't going to take an audience with us, we were going to make sure that no one drank any of that wine and killed anybody.
The Marquis just starts chuckling as you go there.
Please don't arrest him.
I could have all of you arrested for fucking with me shit, but this is humorous, and I am ready for the second course. Somebody fetch the chef. He will be let go. I would ask that he wipe his feet before coming back to the gala, as I do not want poisoned wine being dragged around my beautiful floors. Oh. Thank you for your service to the city. We will conduct a thorough investigation into this. If it is found that any criminal activity was taken on your part, we will of course have an order sent to have you all arrested and a further trial be conducted. But for now, I thank you on behalf of the city and the people. And as long as you are okay with not leaving the city until the investigation is done, we can be... not friends, acquaintances.
We're just here to help make sure that no innocent lives are taken.
Siromon, it's about this time that 4 or 5 Zalezo are now just trying to hold you as you've smashed the last of the bottles in that storage room.
Once the last one smashed too, I like noticeably calmed down. I'm like, okay, I think
Stop!
I finally got
Stop!
my balance.
Please! Okay. Oh God. Okay.
It's okay.
Why then? No. What is wrong with you, sir?
I think I'm drunk off the wine.
Give me a persuasion check.
I failed. I'm gonna choose to fail that based on the performance. I'm choosing to fail that.
Okay. It would have been high anyway, so from what's going on. Well, we're going to assign you an escort, and we're going to get you some... You there, servant, and scraggly-haired, older human with graying hair says, yes, yes? Fetch some towels for the sir, please. And he goes, I can't. I'm trying to leave. I don't feel well. Goodbye. Somebody else can do it. And he starts moving out towards the Grand Hall.
I'll say I'm gonna try and catch up with that servant, and I'll say it's okay. I'll just have him point me to the towels, and I want to try and catch up to the servant.
Give me a perception check.
Perception. Oh man, highest was a 9. No, that's a 6. Sorry, my dice is upside down. That's a 12.
You notice nothing about him. Just that he's a human
Okay.
servant.
Okay.
Cool. You try to get away past them and then go, wait, sir, wait, please. Are you all right? Everything's fine? You're not going to cause any more trouble?
No, at this point, I just kind of want to get back to the gala.
Right, we should remove you from the gala, to be perfectly honest, but you two
But I
go
have
with
friends
him.
here.
Everybody has
Oh.
friends here. You two will go with him. They are assigned to you. Don't cause any more fucking trouble, please.
I promise I'll try not to.
No. You will promise not to.
Well, I can't promise that trouble won't happen. I just won't try to start it.
He leaves.
I'll head
Are we
back.
still with the Marquis?
You are still up on the balcony with the Marquis.
Cool. I want
Real-
to. I want to tell her there's a servant with gray hair, and I explain who it is. He's been acting strange. I've been trying to kind of get a lead on him, but I lost him in the kitchen. Is there any way that your guards or anybody can get him
How loud
for
do you,
us?
how loud do you say, you just say this out loud?
Yeah, to the Marquis. Yeah.
Okay. She goes, "A servant with gray hair, human.
Yes.
Any defining features of him? We have a few others.
Yeah, he's got a hunched shoulder, right? Was it his left shoulder?
Yeah.
What you said?
Okay, I will. Oscar, send somebody to deal with it." And Oscar points, and the human-looking woman that was talking to the nobles about proper potion brewing nods and stands up and leaves. And heads downstairs.
On my way back through, do I see the servant that led me back there at all?
Walking back into this insanely crowded ballroom, I'll need a perception check from you. As he's... Yeah, I'll need a perception check.
17. I'm looking for the woman that guided me back there.
Looking around, you do not see him. You also don't see her either in this chamber.
Do I see any of... Who all went up to the Marquis? Did Velsius go too?
Yeah. Sure. I'll say Velsius
Okay.
went up there as well and has been silent this whole time.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Okay, then I'm just gonna go back to... Actually, I saw Ray in line, so I'm gonna go to the offset of the front of the line to see when Ray comes back down.
Okay.
And just wait.
For everybody with the Marquis, she says,
I have other people I need to speak with. I have sent somebody to find him. If you could go downstairs, they will bring him. Or deal with it. I have something. I have your brother, actually, that I need to speak with.
Very well. I'll do a slight bow again and start heading down.
I look at Ray and I do the same thing. Like I kind of follow his lead.
Melanie does. She gives a curtsy, and then you all are escorted out. Ray, passing Drake, you see he's like very visibly annoyed at having had to wait this whole.
I just wave at him while I'm going down the stairs. I'm just like,
and then he's let up, and at the moment he's allowed up, he goes, and he heads up.
as I go by, I'm gonna tap his shoulder and be like, "Softened her up for ya."
Yes, thank you.
And he goes up the stairs. You hear him,
Marquis, it is wonderful to see you.
and she goes,
Drake Bassborn, we have never met.
as you all go back down to the dance floor, main area.
The moment I see you guys and you guys get close to me, I'm gonna lean down and go, guys, the wine has been taken care of.
We heard.
Perfect timing.
How did you know?
At this point,
I thought I got away with it.
Two servants come up with towels and start dabbing your feet. And you look behind you and you see somebody is mopping a trail of red wine-soaked steps and glaring at you.
I got away with it.
Looks like we took care of most of the wine.
We made sure you didn't get thrown in jail for it. So far.
Okay. Well, that's good. I noticed one of the servers seemed a little frantic. She talked about her family being in trouble if she lost the job. I don't know if this job just pays really well or if there's something else, but I'm trying to find her to see if I can offer some. But
What did she look like?
I'll describe her. It was like a half elf with ice wear and then the pendant on her hair.
Yep. All right, all of you are now back onto the grand gala floor. The music is playing, people are dancing, food is being served, appetizers. It's around this point that you hear, "The second course is served, plated fish with various potato dishes." And it's also around this point, as the new food is coming out, that you hear,
Presenting Lord and Lady Rathkud of the New Draconian League.
and you see entering in from the main entrance a tall, extremely large Dracon blood Dragonborn, roughly 6'7", walking in. His scales are iron as he steps into the room wearing beautiful, noble attire and pinned to the doublet that folds over and is pinned in place. He has what you, Galliard, recognize as the old symbol of old Draconia
I don't like that.
And next to him, you see a beautiful, golden-scaled Dragonblood Dragonborn woman wearing a blue dress with gold filigree, with deep, rich golden eyes, and a long, thinner face. As she walks in as well, and you hear a few people in the room go, "Wow!" And you hear some noble family go, "I have never seen a golden scaled dragonborn before. This is a great party." Cool. And they enter in and they proceed down, and you hear the Marquis, Lady Lapidus, stands up and she goes, "Welcome, Lord and Lady Raskud. You are welcome to come up to speak to me after the Marquis of the city of Othe," who is now standing behind her, is the Marquis of the city of Othe and her wife are up there.
I think the monks have a meeting with the Marquis and those Dragonborn soon-ish.
Is there any way we can attend that meeting?
I know I could. I could ask if you guys could join.
You see the curator is walking towards the stairs to go up there.
I'll run over and I'll talk to her. Curator,
Yes.
I was wondering if I could attend this meeting as well as my colleague.
You are sopping wet. What happened to you?
Oh, I might have had a bit too much wine. But not for me, just for anybody else.
It's at this point, Titus has entered in, and he walks straight up to you, seeing you sopping wet, and you see him flick out a little wand, and he goes, "This will not do. We are at the gala," and he casts prestidigitation on you, and you are immediately cleaned up. All the wine evaporates off like steam, and you are returned to your dry self.
I need to learn how to do that.
Siromon, you really, come on, man.
There was a situation that I could use your help with, actually.
I want you to meet somebody, so just, look, go have your meeting and then find me.
Okay.
And he rushes off.
But curator, can my friends also join, or is this just for the monks?
I think it would be difficult for all of them to join.
Maybe just one?
Pick.
And I'll turn to the three of you and go, who wants to come?
I step forward with that hesitation.
Yeah, that makes sense.
All right.
Why? Because they're all Dragonborn? I say that out loud.
The Dragonborn are not going up there.
Wait, isn't that why they rushed over?
No.
Yeah, I thought you said that they were having a meeting all together. No.
No, I said she said she would meet with them after meeting with the Marquis of Othe. And the Marquis of Othe and the Marquis of Othe's wife are currently up there, and the curator is heading up to join them.
Okay, copy. Misread the situation, so
I misread it. Sorry, that's my
Maybe
fault.
I should go with them.
Yeah, well, you or Ray. I'm not dealing with none of that.
So the curator's meeting with the Marquis.
Both of them.
Othe, yeah.
Yep.
But you do have charisma, so I think Ray should go. Because you
Yeah,
have the buff.
Ray should definitely go
Oh,
with me.
I mean, Velsius is charismatic as well.
I guess that's
Either
true.
way.
Yeah,
Let's
Velsius,
do Velsius because he just he's been chilling this time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Velsius, you come with me then, and then
He just stood silently for like an hour and a half. It was weird.
but menacingly,
Othe as well.
menacingly.
He is from Othe, so that is
That's true.
technically his
That's
Marquis.
true.
Yeah, so let's take the two of us, and then whenever we go to meet with the Dragonborns afterwards, then Galliard.
With me.
As you head up, Galliard, I'm assuming you have, locked. You're just following them as they enter.
Just watching them. Yeah.
Cool. She looks like she did, just full-grown adult now, and your mind is flooded with memories of this young Dragonborn child who was nice to you when all the others with tails wouldn't be. They walk over and begin talking with some nobles. Actually, you hear, presenting Lord Tyree Dragon of Rexentrum, representing his mother's holdings. And a young human noble walks in and immediately rushes over to them and begins a conversation with them. Cool. Those of you that are going upstairs, as you come upstairs, you hear a new voice, a voice you haven't heard before. You hear as the Marquis of the city of Othe goes, "Listen, we don't know where it came from. We just know that it's spreading and it could come here. We have been isolating people and pushing them out into the swamps to stop it. And look, we just need some of your Zalezo detachment to join ours for just a couple months. Is that at all possible?" And the Marquis of the city of Port Damali, Marquis Lapidus, goes, "We will have to work it over. With the recent attack on the city, it might be difficult. Curator, we have been waiting on you with those books that you had." And the curator walks forward and goes, "Yes, hello. I have brought the books on, the books on treating odd poisons and blights and the sort. Are here. And I've brought guests as well." And the Marquis looks at you, Siromon, and goes, "Yeah, I think you are the one with the wine. You've been
there
cleaned
was
up,
an
it would
incident.
seem.
Yes, I was cleaned up by some of the servers here. They were very helpful.
Oh, and you are the one that was silent earlier. Welcome.
Thank you.
The Marquis of Othe. Oh my god. Marquis Dana Avalandra goes, "Books? What good will books do? We have a plague spreading through the streets of Othe. We have had to seal the bridges to the Rudwashes." And the Marquis Olesia goes, "I am sorry, we will, Oscar, do you think we can send a battalion?" And Oscar goes, "I think that we can make that work, yes."
I don't mean to interrupt, but what kind of plague seems to be passing through? I'm new into town and I'm catching myself up on it.
The Marquis Dana Valandra looks at you, and her large human wife Sigrid steps forward with a ceremonial axe, and goes, "Who are you, Fred?"
My name is Siromon. I'm from Marquis.
Okay. I don't know what to do with that. I'm bored. I'm sorry. She steps back. Dana Valandra goes, "Darling, it starts with a raspy, wet cough, and then it becomes bleeding from the eyes and bleeding from the ears, and then it becomes festering boils and bruises, and then it becomes death."
How bad is it in the city? I'm from Othe.
You're from Othe?
Correct.
We've had to seal the Redwashes completely. Nobody is allowed to leave.
Is it contained to the Red Washes, or?
No, cases have been popping up in every other islet and the reaches beyond. And it seems to also be affecting some of the crops in the northern fields. They are rotting away on the stalk. I'm not even sure. Even if we cure this plague, she turns back to Marquis Lapidus, ignoring you for now. Even if we cure this plague, we might not have food for the winter or next winter. People could starve to death. Do you understand we need help now?
I can help.
She turns back. You can help.
Yeah, I'll help however I can. Do you know how it's spreading?
Contact, coughs, blood, tainted food.
Do you remember when it started?
Yes, about a month ago.
Did anything happen before that? Was there like an event or anything?
People have been getting sick for years. The swamp can be a place for
disease to pop up. We have a campsite to quarantine people, but the number blossomed about 2.5, 3 weeks ago.
We actually moved from Othe, chasing a woman. Her name is the Dryad. I believe she was responsible for this catastrophe, this plague.
And also, Velsius, give me a medicine check.
Oh no.
It's not high.
You were also present when we told the Marquis of Port Damali that we killed the Dryad yesterday.
Okay, thank you. A 12.
Okay.
Okay.
With a 12, you recall a young girl having the exact same symptoms that the Marquis just described.
Blood Taker Morna had sent me on a task to go talk to the Merle family down in the Red Washes, and that was the first time I had seen this plague.
The Morrow family.
Correct.
They live on the southern edge of the island.
Correct. Their youngest passed of this
Were you friends with them?
Closely.
I'm sorry to tell you that they are almost all dead. Only the father and one of the children yet live.
The mother and the other child just gone.
Gone. The infection, one of the points we were able to trace before the Zalezo that were investigating started getting sick, was their home.
That makes sense.
A starting point.
So when I spoke to Roland, Mr. Murrow, he said that the daughter that died first interacted with the Dryad. Briefly, she got lost at the market, and well, the rest is as we know. Are you guys concerned about Port Damali as well?
Yes, if it spreads,
Contagion could go anywhere.
it could spread across the menagerie. All of Wildmount. They're calling it the Blight. The Blood-Eye Blight.
The Blood-Eye Blight.
Curator, in the books, were you able to find anything that matches any of this?
The curator has all the books open on the table now in front of the Marquis Lapidus.
And she says, we have found different things that are similar, but not this specifically. It would seem to be manufactured from terrible, different diseases combined.
In my travels above board, finding a cure for myself, would I have run across anything similar to this myself?
Not this.
Okay.
You've run across like one of the diseases she points out. Yes, in Marquette, it happens. You know it,
Yeah.
and it's the one that causes the bruising and boils. But there's nothing that has all of these combined. But she's got all these different books open, and she's pointing out 4 different diseases where it seems one of the major symptoms has been taken and given to this disease.
Oh, interesting. Have there been any clerics or any magic users that have been able to find anything out? Maybe it's a magical poison? I've come accustomed to diseases myself, and these all seem unrelated.
All of the clerics of the Apophedes and all the temples in the city of Othe were healing people to their extent daily before they got sick as well. In fact, only one cleric isn't sick. He's on his own. He doesn't talk to anybody.
What's his name?
The DM can't remember. He's referencing a character these two met a while
That's
ago.
Unnamed cleric. Put that in my notes.
It's around this time that you hear a scream from down and outside. You hear, "Ah! Murder! Murder!" And
Oh, no.
a bunch of guards start running out to the entry hall.
I follow. I run with.
I'll go
Okay.
in the area, but I'm not gonna get anywhere near it. I'm gonna just be in like eyesight, and
Galliard?
I'm
you
not
just-
too close.
Yeah, I'm gonna lean towards Melanie and say stay close, and then
Can you describe the entry hall?
Yeah, so
Oh yeah.
on the opposite end of the balcony that you two are standing on, talking to the Marquis, is a large open double doorway. It's about 15 feet tall, and through it is a 15-foot across wide entry hall with huge tall ceilings and another open door. All the floor is beautiful, painted, chiseled stone and marble. It's the entry to like a French chateau from the early 1800s, late 1700s. Think of that. The
I like
huge
it.
windows, the giant
Yes.
curtains, the hanging chandeliers.
No,
That's the
nothing
vibe.
small, right?
Nothing is
nothing
small.
big.
Nothing
everything
in this
grandiose.
palace is small. This is the most grandiose palace in the city.
So from this balcony, can we see through the door to the entry
You
hall?
can
or
see
is it-
there is a crowd of people there, and there is Lezo and Golden Chain mercenaries trying to push through them, saying, "Get out of the way, move!" as they shove nobles aside to try to get out into the hallway.
Okay. I'm gonna look to the Marquis. You should get to safety, and I'm gonna head down the stairs after Siromon.
Ray, you said you were going near the group, but not necessarily like to the scene.
Yeah, I don't want to be like up in there where everything's going on, but I want to be around the edge.
In Galliard, what were you
Uh,
doing again? You were with Melanie. What were you doing?
I was with Melanie, telling her to stay close, and I'm kind of like trying to peek over everybody. I guess like how far is it away from me?
Let me do math. Over 100 feet.
Okay.
Okay, I
That sounds
grab her
like
by
a
the
battle
hand.
map is open.
Yeah.
That's not good.
Shut up.
I
Alle-
grab
hold on.
Melanie by the hand.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
As
Allegedly.
far as you know.
So I grab Melanie by the hand and I'm saying stay close, and I lead her with me towards the getting
Okay.
a little bit closer.
Ray, I want a perception check from you.
This is gonna get really bad.
And whoever says they're getting closest, I want a perception check as well.
I'm trying to get on scene. I'm basically with the.
All right, you start like waiting through the
Yeah,
water.
gently with the. Yeah.
Okay, the Zalezo are like, what are you doing? As you shove a Zalezo out of the way to get through.
Don't care.
Okay, then the three of you, not Velsius, because Velsius, you're not going straight in.
I want to be following Siromon closely.
Okay, all of you give me a perception check. All four of you.
Close as you can. I run really fast.
Yeah.
I found my new favorite die, guys, because this is another crit.
Love it.
I
Bigger
I got
total?
a crit too.
Total of 24.
Yeah, 24.
Beautiful.
Total of 23 with a crit.
Beautiful.
I got no crit, 14.
Okay.
Oh, dude, I got a 14 as well.
Oh
Okay.
shit.
Nice.
Take it.
Galliard and Velsius, you see what was once an older human male that has now been contorted in on itself backwards, like the spine bent the wrong way, is laying on the floor in servant's garbs with gray hair. Galliard, this is the servant you were asking for.
Uh-huh.
Siromon and Ray, you see the human woman that was talking about potions with the noble
Mm-hmm.
is a part of the crowd, and she's faintly smiling as she
Does she have the burning leaf?
moves through the crowd. No, she's wearing armor of a golden chain mercenary. She's a human woman, brown hair, round face.
What was the guy with the giant club or the mace that was up there talking?
Oscar.
Is he down here?
No, he stayed up with the Marquis.
Okay. Is there anyone that was up there with the Marquis that came down?
Some of the
You guys that
Zalezo.
lady, right? Yeah.
Okay. I'm assuming Galliard and I are near each other since we were staying on the outskirts and we left from the same area. So I'm just gonna like gesture over with my head towards the lady that I noticed.
And
Okay.
who is this lady again? We saw her in the.
She seems to
Top
be a
floor?
Golden Chain mercenary that was up there on the balcony talking with nobles. And she was then
Yeah.
asked to go and find this guy.
Yeah, I remember. Okay, yeah, I remember
Yeah.
that. Yeah. Okay.
And she's heading away. Like she's moving through the crowd, heading away.
Back into the Grand Hall.
Do I see Ray and Galliard?
Yeah. With those perception
Uh,
checks, you see everybody on the earth. Like, yes, you see them.
Do I see them going towards? Do I see you guys start following that woman, or are you guys just still standing here with us?
I didn't follow her. I just pointed her out to Galliard.
Galliard, you said a 14, right?
Yeah.
Okay, his uniform has ripped open from one of the bones breaking and jutting out of his arm at the left shoulder. And through the blood, you see the healed brand of the Maroon Way in his flesh.
Shit. That took a turn I wasn't expecting. Oh shit. Okay.
We're in a bad type of way.
Fuck. Okay. Didn't expect that.
I'm gonna look at Velsius and I'm gonna say, I believe I've spotted who's behind this. Do you have a way of sending a message to Ray and Galliard? Because I'm assuming we're far away.
Not easily, no. We can't let them go. We have to go after them.
Okay, I'll send the message. I'm gonna turn and go, I'll follow her, and I'm gonna start following the woman.
Okay, cool. Great. Everyone hears you say that. A lot of the nobles look at each other rather confused, going, who? And they start looking around. She heard that, and you see her break into a sprint.
I'm gonna look at Velsius and say, her, and start
How
running
far
after.
away is she from me?
She has already entered back into the Great Hall and is at least a movement away. Now sprinting.
Movement
I'm
like
gonna
30 feet?
have.
Yeah.
Okay, so I want to look at Ray, right? And I'm gonna use the clapback rings on the lady.
Okay.
Damn it! Before he does that, can I think of his glaive and pull it out and like have my hand out with it?
No, my thing is I want to get her to you essentially.
Oh,
No,
okay.
like, closest
Well,
to
never
you.
mind. My hand is just in the bag of holding then, and I was about to think of his glaive.
Okay, the
Has to be
Dryad
willing.
was yesterday, right? So it's
Yeah.
a new day?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
He attuned to them last
So
night.
she needs to make a
Mhm.
saving throw
Mhm.
of 20, I believe.
20 dexterity, yeah.
Wow, that's high.
20. Is it dexterity?
Yeah,
not
it says
dexterity.
succeed on a DC 20.
I thought it was
dexterity.
strength.
It says dexterity saving throw
Oh.
on the thing.
For the clapback?
Yeah, the clapback rings. It says if the target is an unwilling creature, that target must succeed on a DC 20 dexterity saving throw.
Okay,
Or be
perfect.
switched.
That might be a typo. That should be like wisdom or something.
Yeah, it should be wisdom.
Well, I didn't write this shit.
Cool.
You didn't make this yourself?
Cool. She fails.
Sick.
You find yourself in her position in the middle of the Grand Hall, and Ray, this human woman, appears right in front of you where
I'm gonna grab
Galliard
her.
was. Give me a contested. You will roll athletics. She will roll acrobatics to try to get out of
Galliard,
this.
you just see Siromon sprinting towards you.
Yo, I'm gonna be fucked
You
up like,
describe
oh
this to
shit.
us.
19.
You describe what just happened.
Oh yeah, it's really
for everyone?
disorienting. By the way.
Yeah, so I'm just, like,
swapping
fucked up.
places. You're like, what the hell? Because
You're
it's all,
facing the wrong way.
It's all. You carried the momentum you had, but you're already in another room. So Ray, when she comes back, she was mid-stride. So you grapple onto somebody moving at sprinting speed when you grapple her.
I got a 19.
Do people around me see that I'm like now this woman or whatever, just like
they
in her place?
they see that you're there and they go, "What is happening? By the gods!"
The 6 foot.
And you see Zalezo start pulling blades and moving into the room. And
Fuck.
you
Good.
hear Oscar upstairs go, "Finally, something." And you hear the sound of a warhammer a great war mace get lifted up and hoisted on his shoulder, and you hear heavy armor start walking. Cool. She rolled a 5, so you grapple her.
Yeah. I'm just gonna yell, I got her.
Yeah. Okay. In that case, then I'm gonna immediately turn around and start sprinting that same way.
Okay.
Siromon,
There.
looking towards the guards. We need to let them know what's happening quickly.
Ray, what's your
You're-
AC?
You're loud.
I don't have any of my shit on, so it's 12.
Murderers over
Cool.
there.
Great. An arrow comes in and hits you in the back, and you take.
I was getting lit.
It's about to get wild.
It's gonna fucking break down.
You take 7 points of piercing damage.
And does that
As-
come from the direction of the balcony?
It comes from the balcony, yes. As an arrow punches into your back, and you
Do
hear.
we see this?
Yes, you all see, standing up there, pulling his hood back, a human male with long
It.
blonde hair, braided behind his head, 6 foot, with a long bow. He's knocking another arrow.
I'm a
As he
shield myself
as he
with
says,
her.
"Elara, now!" And Elara says, "Cave of Thrawn." And I need everybody to roll initiative. Ray, you were the first up with your updated mini here.
Ooh.
Too bad I have none of that on.
Yeah. You were first up, and,
I'm naked.
and Melanie here, that is what Melanie looks like, is near you.
Okay.
As let me throw her in. She's gonna go on Galliard's turn. Oh, and my boy Titus should be in here somewhere.
Oh yeah, my boy.
Where is
Titus
he?
around?
There he is.
Artemis? Oh, he looks good.
Look at him.
Good.
Yeah, dang, bro.
Titus
Okay.
would be
Good.
my best friend.
He actually goes on there. Okay, cool. So Ray, you are grabbing this woman as the visage of the human drops and the elf takes over. As she looks at you and smiles as you start to hear screams coming from the hall next to you.
Lovely. Yeah, you know what? We're just gonna get it out of the way right away. You already have it up. I'm gonna use my bonus action to cast a spiritual weapon.
Okay. Where?
I brought that since I knew we wouldn't be able to have our stuff.
Where are you putting it?
Right behind her. Yeah, that's fine.
There it is.
Am I still holding her or no?
You're still holding her.
Okay. If she's grappled, is it advantage on hits or no?
I know it is for restrained. I'm not 100% sure on grappled.
Okay.
I don't know either, actually.
Where you grabbed her?
Let's just say
Okay.
yes. Let's just say yes for the sake of combat. Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna hit her with the spiritual weapon.
Okay.
And it's just a really, like, it's the normal warhammer I usually use, but it's like shining platinum light coming from it more than usual. I'm excited.
Okay. Give me an attack.
Well, now it doesn't roll as well as it was.
You have advantage, right?
Yeah. I rolled a 2 and an 11, but I get a +6, so 17.
That hits.
Okay.
Roll damage.
D8 plus 4. 9 points of damage.
Okay.
Uh,
We're kicking it off, baby.
and then would it be an action to grab something out of the bag of holding?
No.
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 If I want to throw something from the bag of holding, it would be.
Yes, that would be.
How far away is Galliard from me? Oh, Velsius is near me too.
Too far. Velsius is
I don't know
on a
if I should-
lamp. Okay, hold on.
Yeah, I was gonna say I should be closer to the balcony, right?
Yeah, you were with closer to Siromon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I was chasing after Siromon, but Siromon moves just faster, right?
Yeah, but you were
Yeah.
rushing out to the crowd. All the crowd, the body's over here. Like the whole crowd was
Yeah.
over here.
Velcia should be closer to the crowd because I turned around.
Yeah.
And then
Oh.
I'm turning back around.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay, so I'm gonna grab my shield out of the bag of holding.
Mm-hmm.
And then can I throw the bag of holding as far as I can towards the
Yeah,
group, my group of people?
give me an athletics check.
Okay. 14.
Okay. Who are you throwing it at?
Just towards my group of people.
Okay. With a 14, it
The
lands
DM's
like
discretion.
here,
Okay.
and it's near them all.
All right. And
Unless
I now
Velcius
have
wants
my
to try
shield,
to
and that's it.
grab it, which you could try to do.
No, I'm gonna let it go.
Okay, cool. Yeah, it slides into the center of the room.
I'm looking like, oh shit.
That, and I'll just yell here as I throw it, and I'll end my turn.
Okay. Velcius, you are up.
I just have a direct line on her, right?
You have a line of sight on her, but you're also beginning to see nobles are running as you see Blood-Eye Blightspawn are starting to
Everywhere.
lash out at people in the crowd and kill them.
Oh man. Okay. And then I see the guy with the longbow behind us, right?
You see him up on the balcony, yes.
Okay, where is he at? He's up top.
He was over here.
Perfect.
Oh, he's cool looking.
He is pretty fucking cool looking.
And we don't know his name, right?
No.
No,
Yeah,
we
we-
only got Lara's name.
Okay.
Yeah, we do.
Okay.
Oh yeah, Lias. You have his name.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right.
Leos, yeah.
Yeah, because it wasn't Luis. Remember? I
Lias.
made a
Yeah, it
joke
wasn't
about it.
Luis.
Elias.
I was like, I have something
Um,
written down. I got it from somewhere.
I'm gonna go ahead and cast Eldritch Blast
Okay.
on Lyra, right?
On Alara?
Alara.
Elara, damn it. So
Okay.
close.
Give me an attack roll.
That's straight. Okay, I think that. Oh, there we go. So, does a 14 hit?
It just barely hits.
Okay, cool. And then I need a 1d10. The 10-sided die. I need to figure out which one. Oh, no, it's not 10-sided.
Wait, your spear does a D10?
Yeah. No,
Or
Eldritch
sorry,
Blast.
Eldritch Blast. Yeah.
Eldritch Blast is a d10.
I was like, what spear does a D10?
A good one.
I can't figure out which one's the d10.
It's the one with like 80, 90, 60.
It has a
It
0.
is that
That's
one.
the percentile, but there's also just a D10 one of it. Looks like this.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I
That
don't
would work.
think I have it.
Yeah, with the zero. With
Either one will
zero
work.
on it.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I should have just wrote it cosmetically. Alright, yeah, I'm just gonna roll the percentile.
Yeah, that's a D10. That's fine. Just don't add.
I don't know how to read it.
What's the number on it?
0-0?
That's 10.
That's a 10.
That's 10.
Oh, really? That's it.
Yeah.
Holy
It's
shit,
100. That's-
Okay. And then that means plus 5, so it's 15.
All right.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, for real.
Hurts.
Cool.
And
And it slams into her side, and she coughs blood into Ray's face.
Oh.
and then I'm gonna go ahead and cast
Ugh.
my X-Blade Curse on her too,
All right.
as a bonus action.
Oh, you should have done that first. You would have got damage.
Probably should have. You're right.
She's cursed.
She's cursed. She's cursed, baby.
The big cursed.
She cursed, trampled, and flamed.
All right, that's your turn.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and exhaust my movement towards her. Just straight line.
You get in that bed now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's fucking weird.
Whoa, whoa.
Oh, the
Yo,
doorway's
yo.
glitching it. You're right here, where the light
Celsius
is.
doesn't know how that works yet.
You're there. Cool. Titus sees people turning into zombies. He's gonna go, okay, people, everyone, run! And he's gonna whip that wand at one of them, and you're gonna see fire shoot out of it as a streak of flame shoots past this zombie and hits the wall. And he goes, shit, let's leave! And he, is gonna make way for the door. Galliard, you are up.
Sick. I want to make my way to the bag of holding.
Okay?
I grab it,
You pick it up.
pull out. my glaive, right?
You have your
Not
glaive.
the other glaive, my glaive.
Your
right?
glaive. Cool. You
My
pull out
glaive.
your glaive.
Pull it out. Yeah, I put it next to me, and I grab the, I think it's Siromon's staff,
Yes.
and pull it out, and then I walk to him too, and just give it to him. I mean, he's close enough to just
toss
hand
it.
it to him.
Yeah.
But, and then I just hold on to the bag of holding because I don't trust nobody with it. I don't want him to flip it either.
That's
Okay.
pretty cool.
Who's closest to me, enemy-wise?
There's some Blood-Eye
Roll
Blight
lady.
over here by the nobles. You see the Rathcoods are over here, and you see Lord Rathcood is putting his body between him and Lady Rathcood and the Blood-Eye. There's Blight to your right as well, and then Elara is behind, currently being ganged up on.
Yeah, I can see she's getting fucked up. Let me get as closest to the blight to my left as possible. Next to what looks like to be a gnome person. I don't know. They're super small.
It's this one.
Yeah,
This
Yeah.
burns your movement to get here.
yeah, that's cool. Is he 10 away from me, or how does this work?
Yeah. Or,
Okay, perfect. Then I can still hit him with my glaive. So I'm gonna go for the glaive attack then.
I forgot glaives have reach. That's crazy.
Is it 10 or not? Do the math.
It's such a weird fucking angle.
Yeah, I know.
Yes, fuck it. It's 10.
It's
10.
diagonal. It's 10.
With your
He said,
updated
"Fuck
mini
it."
here.
Sick. Fucking cool, bro. He's sick looking. All right. Does a 14 hit?
For a Blood-Eye Blight, does a 14 hit?
Ain't hit.
Hold on, I have them written down.
We didn't. Well, I don't think we ever hit any during the Dryad fight. I think they all just kept blowing up on us to heal her.
She
did,
she used them as a tool. Yes, a 14 hits.
Sick. So 1d10. That is a 10.
Damn. All right, cool.
And then I'm gonna
You lop one of
do
its arms off. Just
dick, and I'm gonna use my bonus action to use my pole arm.
okay.
Oh no, I can't. It's 5. It's
Not
5.
in range.
It's too far. Yeah.
You gotta
yeah,
hold
I'm
on to
gonna
the
just-
blade for that.
Yeah, I'm just like, oh,
Could you
whoa.
imagine?
That's my turn. That's my turn.
All right.
It's a little pop.
Cool. Melanie, for her turn, she goes, wonderful, and she's gonna pull the dagger from her boot and come over. And because she's a rogue, she gets advantage on flanking here.
Oh.
I didn't know her class.
Yeah, me either. This is cool.
And she,
It makes sense. Rogue makes sense.
She hits.
Yeah, she does.
Great.
You know what I'm saying?
For your family.
I know what you're saying.
Cool. She comes up, and as you're holding her, she just and jabs the knife into her back shoulder while you're holding her. And again,
Nice.
Elara in your arms goes and coughs more blood into your face.
Oh, so gross.
Siromon.
Steaming blood.
Siromon with the same mini. You're up.
Yeah, I didn't
Oh,
need to
heck yeah.
upgrade.
You
but I
didn't
can
need
do
to
that later.
upgrade. You're good.
Okay.
He does
This
look
is
cool.
the tough
Siromon.
part.
Look at my
Actually,
player
Actually,
here.
your mini looks clean.
He
I
buffed, bro.
love my guy. I
All right.
want to get him physically. She's
Hey, yo,
closest, but there's like, she's the closest one, but there's so many.
There's
There's
many
3
people
of us
fighting
over
her.
there.
Yeah,
go
yeah,
help.
exactly.
The Blight are closer.
Yeah, but I'm trying to decide if I want to fight the Blight or if I want to go after the.
I'd go after the archer. That's what I would do. But I feel like Siromon would go after the freaking blight.
Yeah, you're not wrong. I'm gonna say Titus, and I'm gonna point to the archer guy, and I'm gonna say, "Help take him out." I'll go over to the other blighted away from Galliard.
This one?
The right.
No,
Oh, the
the
right
other
side.
side of the room. Yeah.
All right,
And I'm
there's
gonna-
2 over here.
I'm gonna attack the one next to the chef. Yeah, I think I can get there.
I couldn't tell if that was
Yeah.
a blight or that guy's just partying on top of the table.
No, that is definitely.
It's a little bit of both.
He's drinking so much he's already
That
blighted.
is definitely what was once a person.
Yeah.
Oh,
I was partying on a table.
I'm gonna 2-hand smack
Look at
him
the
with
chef.
my staff. It's an 18 to hit.
That hits.
Yes, a D8. That's only 5 points of damage. And then I will bonus action unarmed strike. 'Cause I
Okay.
punch him in the gut. With a 9, I don't think.
That does not hit.
Yeah. That's gonna be all I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna, as I'm doing that, I'm trying to make sure that Titus is not running away and act
The Titus is not what?
like he's actually gonna help, because he was saying he wants to run away.
Oh, okay. Well, he was saying, "Let's run" to people, like, "Run, get out of here!" And he was
running, so I
like
wasn't sure.
shepherding, basically. He's like,
Gotcha,
"This way." Great. It is the Blood-Eye Blight's turn. Wonderful. This one, you lopped its arm off. So I'm gonna roll a d20 here. Great. It's gonna go after you. It comes up to you, and it's going to do its multi-attack. So, does a 10 hit?
No, thankfully.
You don't have your
borrow
armor.
because yeah, 13.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Great. And then it does that again. Does even less hit.
Thankfully.
Great.
Not
Cool.
at all.
It's the next zombie's turn. This one. Lovely. This one runs over. Comes up to this halfling. Awesome. And it chomps down on their neck and kills them instantly.
No.
And after a moment,
Oh man, bruh.
another one rises in their place. Pretend that's a
Another
halfling.
one.
And also, this one gets added to the turn order. Great. This one gets up and immediately comes at you. And it's going to try to make a
Ooh.
multi-tax.
You can
Okay.
pull armor.
Oh,
yeah,
I
it
can.
comes,
Yes,
it comes
you
into
do my
range.
thing.
Go for it.
That's true.
That's your only reaction, though. Do you want to use it on this one
For this turn, right?
for this turn? Yeah.
For this turn, yeah, I'll be fine.
Okay.
That is 16.
That hits.
Okay, lit. This is D4. Shit.
Does he?
That's a
He
6.
doesn't have the sentinel feat yet, does he?
6.
Not yet.
I do. I am Sentinel.
Ooh.
Oh, that's-
Cool. She can't move. She's already next to you.
And she attacks.
Well, actually, no, she would be stuck back here, right?
10 feet.
She's still... Oh, okay, cool.
Shoot him.
You
Yeah,
stop
shoot
her.
him close enough, yeah.
You stop her mid-charge coming at you. You fucking schwack her hard enough that even her undead
just-
form goes... Huh?
Hey, question.
yes.
Question for the DM.
Yes.
So I got the Sentinel attack, right? When they jump in my way, which I'm glad Jonathan brought up. Right?
Yes.
Gets in my way within 5 feet. I could use a reaction for a melee attack or
That's
whatever.
within
Is that
5
per?
feet.
That's within 5 feet. Okay, cool.
So
Whereas the
Polar
polearm
Master's
10
within
feet.
10.
Okay, copy that. Cool. That was me. My question.
So do you want to do Sentinel?
No, you're good.
You want to do Polar Master?
Yeah, correct.
So, okay, then that doesn't stop her. She
still
took the,
comes
she
in.
took the damage. She
Do
still
it.
comes close.
That's cool. I'm
She's
cool with
coming for your blood.
that. Say less. Just bite me at the ankle, bro.
Oh my god. Does a 19 hit?
Yeah, for sure it does.
Great. Let's see. You take 8 points of slashing damage. Oh my god, and 5 points of poison damage.
Oh Jesus, bro.
And I need you to make a
Motherfuckers are
Constitution
strong.
saving throw.
Say less.
Oh, it's rough in these streets.
Oh, it's rough. That's a 21.
Okay, you are not poisoned.
Lit.
Great. The next one over here turns towards its dwarven friend, misses, and kills him. Another blight spawn appears. This one runs up towards one of the Golden Chain mercenaries and will attempt.
Ooh, zoom in on them.
It's,
Yeah, they look plain.
these are just placeholder city guards, but they're badass though.
No, they still look good, yeah.
Does a lot of damage, but to this one's misfortune, this is Oscar. Oscar's fine. This one runs over towards the Marquis. It's gonna try to do the same thing. Miss. This one turns to Siromon. He's gonna go for multi-attack. That's a natural 1. And
That hits.
cool, it misses. Great. Now for the noble's turn. The Marquis goes, I do not care what is happening. Get the people out. Escort me out of here, Oscar. And she and all the other nobles are going to be escorted in force out of the chamber. And they're going to double dash. They start heading away. Oscar stays.
Do we have eyes on Elara or no?
Elara.
I have Elara.
Yeah, she's grappled.
Oh, is that who she was? Okay, cool. My
Yeah,
bad.
he's got her.
And then Leos, whatever his name is up
Copy.
top shooting at us.
I missed that. That's
That
my
one
bad.
miss. That one runs and it gets attack of opportunity, which is dog shit. Lovely. Cool. So they are heading out. They're heading for this back door here to leave.
Perfect.
Okay.
And these ones are covering those stairs. They actually come up
Lock
to
the
him.
doors behind you.
They come up to him and they go, "What are you doing?" And he says, "Shut the fuck up." Elara, in your hands, bleeding, hurt, stabbed in the back. She looks at you, Ray, right in the eyes, and she goes, "Fine." And her eyes roll back in the back of her head, and she starts seizing in place as you hear, and you hear Laios go, "Elara, no! Don't do it!" As she starts liquefying in your arms.
What the
Like shake
And
her off.
Velcius, you feel the hex drop as it no longer has a target, as a stream of black liquid shoots into the center of the room. You also, all of you, watch as every other blight spawn in the room melts.
Huh?
Oh shit! We got a boss, baby.
The Rat King of Blight spawns.
They all melt into nothing. Hold on, let me find the rest of them. There they are. The ones in the balcony melt, and like a waterfall of black liquid pour down the side of the balcony into the room and form into a puddled mass. And in this puddled mass, tendrils of flesh start tearing up with vines and bones and bits, and erupting out of the ground
Fuck.
comes a huge mass of plant and biological person matter combined together as this erupted, corrupted form comes up and looking back towards Ray that was holding what was once Elara, it goes and it starts just spitting phlegm and pieces of blood-eye blight onto the ground in front of it, as I need to roll for the corrupted forms initiative.
There's one more blight to the right of it too.
Oh, say less. 1 second, let me find this. What is your initiative modifier? It's probably not a lot. Yeah, it's not a lot. Cool. 15.
You mean this
That
thing
means it's
doesn't have
not
a high
dexterous,
dex?
guys.
This thing looks like it's about to do a backflip. What are
Gallard,
talking
you
about?
had a what?
It was a 14, 15, 16. What was it? Oh, no,
I had a 15.
16.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Great. With that, Laios goes, I cannot stay for this. You see him cast magic on himself. And you watch as he jumps over the railing, lands, nat 20, lands on his feet, and then with unnatural speed, as he casts Longstrider on himself, runs towards the rear entrance to leave. Ray,
Can't get back there in time.
you're up. You're no longer covered in Elara juice, as it has now all gone to this creature in the center of the room.
What about her blood all over my face?
That has also been taken off of you and moved over to this creature.
Oh, perfect. Can I
In fact, you
move my
spit
spiritual?
some onto the ground, and that
And it
also
follows?
moves over, kind of like the thing, like it moves across the room.
Nice. I'll move my spiritual weapon as far as I can, 20 feet. Towards the thing, yeah.
Okay, right about there.
I'll move my 30 feet towards the thing.
That's 30.
And then I am going to cast Scorching Ray at it.
Love it. Give me an attack roll.
3 attack rolls.
Let me remove Elara
Because
from
each
my
one of them
notes
is
here,
individual.
as she will never come back. Great.
Okay, so +6. So I have 2 19s
Those hit.
and then a 15.
That just barely hits. All 3 of those hit.
Oh, fuck yeah. So that's 2d6 for each one of those.
Love it.
Damn.
Wait, that's it. Yeah. Alright. 10, 14, 16, 18 points.
Beautiful. Great. Cool. 3 beads of fire shoot out into the creature, and it shrieks as it gets burnt by each one.
And you said that 15 just barely hit?
Just barely hit.
Okay. I don't have anything else I can do as a bonus action, I don't think. Let me see. Nope, that's it.
Great. At the end of your turn, it's going to make a legendary action. Oh, right, I need to kill this.
Yeah,
That's gone. Yep, it is going to do that. A piece of its mass moves off of it towards Galliard, and coming out of the liquid, a Blood-Eye Blight appears.
What the heck?
Oh, it's gonna summon these bitches. Okay.
And it will share a turn order with it. That's its legendary action. Velsius, it's your turn. You're right here.
Okay. All right, cool. Okay, OC, what's your dexterity modifier, Tyler?
My dexterity mod?
Yeah. What is it?
+2.
And then Galliard
My dexterity, what? Oh, +3.
modifier. And then Siromon.
As the
Monk.
the token monk here, it's +1.
Okay.
Ooh.
All right.
Perfect.
Can I cast mage armor on multiple people, or is it just one target?
No, it's one.
Just 1.
One target. Okay.
I have my
it's-
shield. I'm at 14 now.
And it's touch, right?
Yeah.
So, okay. You don't really move into melee, do you? Right? Tyler?
That's gonna
What'd
be
you say?
me and Galliard.
No. I
No, you
don't
spellcast
usually. I don't need to.
Okay.
I'm a spellcaster.
So,
Okay.
I don't need to.
Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and yell out, Galliard, to me! And then I'm gonna go ahead and get adjacent to Ray. I want to be off to his left, like probably a tile.
That's 20, 25, 30.
25. Perfect. Galliard, come here! I'm gonna yell it, and then I'm gonna cast Eldritch Blast. At the blight spawn. Yeah.
Okay. Give me an attack roll.
Is mage armor a bonus?
It adds. It's 13.
No, no,
That's
no.
your bonus
It's,
action.
it's a bonus action to cast it.
No, it's an action. So
Oh, okay.
I'm telling him like next turn, get over here.
You have to touch the target, so.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna roll to hit. Does a 10 hit?
I'm sorry, it does not. So, coming over it, the blast shoots past it and past the giant creature, hits the balcony up here as wood splinters down, and you watch the band go, fuck this, and turn and start leaving.
Everybody's leaving. Good.
Which is good.
Okay, my Hexblade curse doesn't reset, right? It's weird because he's a new target.
It dropped on her.
Okay. Okay, so I have no bonus actions.
She effectively died.
I used it then.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you were down any hit points, you would have healed.
Yeah.
Can't you
No.
move it to a target after that target's dead?
Can you bonus action move?
Only regular Hexblade or regular Hex can.
It's
Okay.
jank. Yeah, it changed, so I don't know why it did, but
Because the Hexblade.
okay.
Yeah.
And I'll end my turn.
Okay. Titus over here goes, what in all the hells is that? And he turns around as he's still like shoving people. Go that way, go, go, go. And he's going to cast Magic Missile. He's going to upcast it, actually.
Yeah.
Which means they all hit. Let's see.
Roll that beautiful thing.
So 9. He shoots 2 into this giant thing. And it takes 9 damage.
Dude, those pillars look nice.
And then he shoots
Sick,
2
yeah.
into the Blood Eye Spawn. And it takes 10 damage. Cool. Great. And he backs up. 30 feet. That's his turn. Galliard. You are up.
Oh man.
Hold on here. You are up.
If I run past, yo, that's cinematic as fuck.
You can stay in his melee range and not provoke an attack of opportunity.
What do you mean?
So, like, as long as you're within 5 feet of him,
Yeah,
he
okay.
doesn't
10
get it.
feet.
Well, I'm trying to look.
Oh, they have reach?
This?
Oh, no, I was talking about the blight.
Yeah.
The spawn.
Yeah, the blight spawn's 5, right?
Yeah.
I am. Oh man. If he hits me with an opportunity attack, it just hurts me. Does it stop my movement?
No, he's not a sentinel.
Okay. And then on top of that, how far could I go if I burn like actions or whatever?
You double your movement if you burn your action.
Okay. And then second question, if I use the clapback ring, so it doesn't say here, is it an action or is it a bonus action?
That's an action.
Good question.
It's an action.
And it's 60 feet, I think.
I know.
Within
I was trying
60
to run
feet.
far and then try to catch fucking Lias.
How many times per day?
3.
So, if you clap back 60 feet and you can get up to him with your 30 feet of movement, then you have Sentinel, so if he moves away from you, you can make sure he doesn't move if you hit him.
Yeah.
Say that again. I'm sorry. I just thought of an idea.
So if you clap next to him,
Well, clap switching with someone within 60, because I think he's more than 60.
And then get to 30.
And then
And then
use
run
your
it.
30 feet of movement to get next to him. Then
Yeah.
if he moves,
That's what I was
You
thinking about
can
teleporting to this guy. Like,
Sentinel
what's he
him.
like?
You would need to pick one of the guards that's on the top row, otherwise you're gonna put a hand right next to the giant monster.
Well, the plan is to get him in front of me and then just stop him from leaving.
Right, so if he tries to run away from you, you have Sentinel, so you just attack of opportunity, and then he can't move if you hit him.
How far are those band members?
Oh,
Are they
yeah.
60?
No, they're just outside 60.
You can move a couple feet,
can't
then
be
do the
fucking
clap
wild,
back.
man.
Yeah, if you
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
just
of
move just
looking at
enough to get within 60.
And then
you
you
can
have
use the
10
rest of
feet
the
of
movement.
range with your
It'd be like
glaive.
here.
Yeah, if I stay in his opportunity of attack or whatever, he still won't hurt me, right? Until I leave those 5 feet.
correct. You have a 5
Yeah.
feet radius around him.
So I can
And I'm
move
assuming the
2 squares.
clap back rings are
Forward.
like Misty Step, where you can't provoke an attack of opportunity.
So here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking about taking 2 steps forward for 10. Does that bring me close enough or no?
Hold on.
No, you're
1,
good.
2. Okay, count. What's 1, 2?
So 10, 5,
Say what you just said again?
Counting 2.
15, 20.
If I take 2 steps forward, 2 squares, does that bring me close enough to all these folios down here? To the band members? I just don't know how we're counting the things.
That's 60, yeah.
Okay.
Go for the farther one though if you're gonna do it.
The one on the far left.
Like the bottom.
No,
one.
He's telling me I think that this bottom one's the only one that I
That's
can get.
60.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
exactly. Sorry,
Yeah.
I thought you had further.
Okay,
And then
yeah.
you would have
I'm gonna
20
use
feet of
clapback
movement
rings.
left.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, you could get to him.
I want to use clapback rings on this kid.
All right.
Terrible. It's not ethical.
Cool, they fail.
Check.
Great. You are here.
And then I should have 20 feet like left to go, right?
That gets you right up on him.
Cool.
Do you have any bonus actions?
Hold arm.
Yeah.
Well, that you can only do that if you attack first.
If
Yeah.
Well, you're right.
how does the sentinel and everything work? He has to get in my position, or if I get into
No,
his?
if he
does
tries
that-
to leave outside of your melee attack range, you can use a sentinel strike to hit him and stop him from moving
Okay,
if you-
as a
sick.
reaction, if you have a reaction, which you do.
Okay, sick. So what I'm gonna do for my bonus is I'm just gonna use a potion of healing greater because I'm pretty fucked up.
Okay.
So I'm gonna do that while you do the rest.
Go for it. Cool. Melanie over here,
Damn.
Runs
44 is
in.
Crazy.
and she starts going, "To me, people! Out the doors! Let's go!" And she stays there with the knife out.
+4, Galliard.
Siromon, the
Yeah.
guy you were punching turned to liquid and then went to a thing behind you, and now there's a big monster in the room.
Yeah, I think my. Can I get to the blight spawn?
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
35. Oh my god, I can.
And this is 40.
Yep. I'm gonna get. I'm not gonna get out of attack. Put me, but. I'm gonna smack the spawn with my quarterstaff
Okay, give me an attack roll.
because I'm gonna try and save the bard. Oh, that's a 23.
That hits.
Damn.
Yeah. Ooh, and that's an 8 on the die, so 11 damage to the blight spawn.
I just that's the musician that's right there that cracks me up.
You just did the slappy doos for 8 damage, you said?
Slappy doos are 8 damage.
Wonderful.
8 didgeridoos.
Cool. It hits into that bitch, and it goes. That's my default monster noise because I'm creative.
Heard it.
Titus.
Are you staying there?
Yeah, are you moving?
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and maintain my position.
All
I'm
right.
gonna stay right
The
there.
crowds are rushing past you guys as you all stand your ground there, holding off the beasts. Okay. Here's our boy Titus. Titus is up. Titus is going to cast magic. Titus moves up. Yeah. Cool. Yep. Titus is going to cast magic. Whoop. Cool. Titus misses as another flame shoots past, not hitting anything. Galliard, you're with Homeboy, your best friend that you just made, right here
Sick.
at this back gate.
I'm gonna tell him. I'm gonna give you one chance. Where are the other chains?
He looks at you and he says, "I don't know of any other chains.
Then why are you here?
I was here for Elara, but she's gone."
Well, you could die with her. I'm attack.
Okay.
He's giving me no information, man. I'm trying to, I'm
No,
trying to get some
that's
info,
just-
but fuck.
Then you can die.
You're also in a battle, so the conversation is going to be kind of brief.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
That is a 14. Does a 14 hit?
No.
Okay, sick. Bonus action. I'm gonna do pull arm.
Don't you have to hit with the polearm?
I thought it was with the swing, anyways.
No.
Is it when you have the attack
Is it
action?
when you make a weapon attack, or is it if you
Yeah, it says when you
I think
take
it
the
is.
attack action.
Okay.
Is they just attacking?
When you take the attack action, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
yeah.
cool.
Good ass though. Does a 21 hit?
That does hit.
Yo, if it didn't roll off the other die, I would have been fucked. That is a 6,
Okay. Love it.
and that's everything.
Melnie's gonna move up. Siromon, your turn comes and goes. You're no longer paralyzed.
Yay.
As the shambler, well, it's not a shambler. As this creature, fuck you, Tyler. You fucked me up, bro.
I was just reading names.
It is now the Shambler, the Elara Shambler.
Is going to come up onto the stage, and its immense form starts breaking some of the balcony, which begins splintering and falling around it. As it comes up and is going to do a multi-attack at the crowd in front of it. That's a hit. That's a hit.
Not good.
Cool. As 2 other band members die, it drags their bodies back towards it. And some of its wounds, not a lot, heal. Seem to close. Now it's the time for the nobility to flee. They burn in action. Okay.
Attack of opportunity on her. I'm just kidding.
Imagine.
Galliard just keeps her in place.
That'd be crazy.
So you know that's fucking annoying. Okay. It's gonna do it again. Yep. You notice, Galliard, as he does not waste any effort trying to stop the people fleeing. As they just run past the 2 of you.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Those 2 run, but that's an attack of opportunity on one of them. Yep, cool. Most of the band is now dead. 3 of the 5 band members have been consumed by this creature. Great.
They were doing such a good job.
These guards rush down, and they're going to try to fight it. But they're out of movement, so they can't help right now. But they're going to try to help you guys. Cool. It's Lias's turn. Lias looks at you, and he says, I loved Elara. I did not want to see her hurt herself, but I couldn't stop her, and now I'm sorry. He's gonna try. He's gonna try to run again.
And I noticed that you said that they're running past him and he's not stopping any of them. He's not
stopping
attacking
any of them.
Is there anything I can roll so I can see his face? Like, is he concerned? Is he like, yeah? Is he worried?
Insight. You're trying to get emotions. Roll insight.
Yes. That is a 16. Wait, no. Hold on. Insight's a different number. That's an 18.
With an 18, every time he looks at the giant creature that's now coming up behind you, it's a look of pain and sorrow.
But okay.
And the people running past, he does not notice or care. He's locked onto you, but more importantly, he's looking at her. Even half the time he was talking to you, he was looking at the creature with a deep sadness on his face.
Before he runs, or as he's running, I should say, before I attack him, I guess, again, I want to... Damn, I'm trying to think of the words. She's only going to hurt more people. We need to stop her. Are you going to help us? Can you help us?
Make a persuasion check.
It's an 11.
Okay. All right. He starts moving his hands, and you see a green energy build up around his fingers. And before you can react, it shoots over your shoulder into the creature as he casts Hunter's Mark on it. And then he takes his bow up and he says, I will help her rest. And he's going to try to walk, staying in melee with you, past you. And you see him knock an arrow and shoot an arrow at this creature. Natural 19. That hits.
Hit.
Okay. You watch with tears streaming down his face as he looses the arrow and it hits into the beast. Ray. Creature disappeared. There it is. You're up.
Move the spiritual weapon another 20 feet forward. You'll get there eventually, buddy.
It's really true.
And then I'll get within 15 feet of the creature. And then do burning hands. So my hands will come together and then you guys just see a cone of fire come out.
Okay. That's a saving throw on its part, right?
Yeah, Dex.
That's a 15.
It saves. So it takes half damage. I rolled a 9.
Okay.
So round down 4.
Is that your turn?
Yeah, that'll be my turn.
All right, at the end of your turn, it's going to do a legendary action. It... yeah, it whips out a whip at one of these guards. That definitely hits. And it's going to take... This guard actually has health, so we'll see what happens here. Okay, this guard, it whips the vine out and it hits part of the guard, but he doesn't get fully enwrapped. And it opens numerous wounds as part of the fleshy vines sprout thorns that scrape across this guard as he goes, ah! And shrieks. Velsius, it's your turn.
You know what I'm gonna do, right?
Are you going to Eldritch Blast?
I'm gonna Eldritch Blast.
Oh.
Does a what is that? I rolled a nat 20, so I crit.
So that's a crit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that hits.
Wait, no, I didn't do the math. So I got a +7 to hit, so that's 27 +4. Wait, no, I have to roll.
You have to roll.
You're just trying to beat the 27.
That's 29. 29. 29 to hit.
That does hit.
That does hit. Okay, cool. And then I'm gonna roll my
and
D10.
double that damage.
Oh, I think it's my first crit ever.
So you double the die and then add the bonus afterwards. Did you roll a 1? So 2 plus whatever.
2 plus.
That's a 2, man.
That's 6 in total.
Lit.
Good crit.
Thanks, guys.
Good crit.
Glad to be here.
Eldritch Blast,
I'm
baby.
not upset at all.
Great. Is that your turn? You gonna move?
It's my turn. I'm gonna stay where I'm at.
Titus goes, I can do this one more time, and he 4 magic missiles shoot out of his wand.
I'm mad.
Wow, that was not good on Titus's part. Cool.
I'm upset.
The dice are the dice, bro.
Let me
Gallier,
go.
you were up.
Sick. I'm gonna use as my bonus action Hunter's Mark on the creature.
Okay. It
All
is
right.
now double Hunter's marked.
Yeah, man, this thing is
Lit.
marked.
So so that's what's gonna work. Does it is it double for just? How does that work?
It's just your modifier for it.
Okay, sick. Copy. Can I get close enough where I can hit it from the glaive 10? I don't know where the spacing is. Yeah, I don't want to be up close 5, but at least 10 away.
That's 10.
Okay, bet. I'm gonna go for a glaive attack.
Okay. Give me an attack roll.
That's an 18 hit.
Yes, that does hit.
Okay, lit. On that, I am going to use Divine Smite also.
Go for it.
It's a special or whatever. I gotta burn a spell for that. So I just want to do a shit ton of damage is what I want to do. So,
Is Hunter's Mark a spell?
It is, yeah. But this is like the special.
You can't do 2 spells.
You can't do.
I can't do 2
Yeah.
spells?
So
It just says special.
you wouldn't be able to do Hunter's Mark.
Ain't no way.
Wait, unless Hunter's Mark is cast as a bonus action, right?
Yeah. Oh, I
It
guess
is
it's
cast as a bonus action, but you can't do 2 leveled spells.
Oh,
in
that
the
is
same
correct.
turn.
That is correct. Yes. yes,
Okay, copy. Then I won't do the Divine Smite this time then. I'll just go for regular glaive attack. 10, is it 10?
Wait,
Okay.
just smite?
Smite uses a spell slot.
That's 11 and then plus a d6, right?
Yeah.
For the...
Yeah, they're both bonus actions as well. So
That's a 5, so that's 15. No, 16 damage.
Was that D6 with your Hunter's Mark, right?
Yeah,
16, you said?
16 damage, yeah.
All right. I am bad at math.
Call it it.
I ain't bad enough. Yo, same over here fucking... I'm writing it down by notes.
Okay, cool. Great, yeah. You cut across it and a bunch of blood and plant matter like spills out onto the ground. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Cool. Melanie moves up. Siromon! You're not paralyzed, my guy. You're a people again.
Yeah, and I'm gonna get up there and die. How far away is he?
35.
Yeah, get me in there.
Yeah, he a G.
Siromon would
could-
do.
Fucking.
You could flank
Fuck,
Galliard
that's
and get
so
advantage.
funny, bro. Holy shit.
Oh yeah, can I get in position to flank so that it's
Because of the creature's immense size, I would say if you're in the general vicinity of the opposite of them, yes, you get advantage.
flank?
So
All
like
right.
you could be here, you could be there, wherever the fuck you are, bro.
Alright,
That's
your
wild.
D4.
and the D4 goes for
Attack
Attack.
rolls.
Attack rolls,
attack
yeah.
rolls. Okay, I'm
That's
gonna
why he's blessed.
advantage first.
Hashtag.
Bless up.
That's a 17. I think that hits. So
That
I'm not
does
gonna use
hit,
the
yes.
plus. Yeah. So let's just do the damage. That's 6 damage to it. I will key point flurry of blows. Oh,
Give me them bop bops, bro. Let's go.
2 more bop bops. God damn. I'm just not even gonna, that's a 6 total. Or 8 total. Ooh, 19 plus 5, 24 on that second one. And then that'll
That
be
hits.
another 5 damage.
Love it. Okay.
That's all I can do. I'm just in here and
Was
I
that
you
1 or
gave me
2 hits?
2 hits. 3 total, 1 missed.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Also, I'm gonna make a house rule. Because if you roll a crit, you should be able to do more than 1. If you roll a 1 on your damage die after rolling a crit, I will allow you to re-roll the damage die. So Mars, re-roll those fucking die so you can stop moping.
Oh, I'm not moping. I'm good. I'm good. I just got.
Well, I want
cursed,
you to do
know?
more damage, goddammit. Re-roll that
That's
shit
a-
now.
That's a fair roll.
I will throw
I'm
this
not
at
gonna
you.
lie.
I got robbed.
Watch it being.
Oh, I wrote a 0 this time.
That's not
So
possible.
it's a 10. It's
Oh,
a 10.
okay. Beautiful.
So.
Doubled is 24.
Well, it's
Well, 20
10
plus
10 plus 5. Do I do the plus 5 first, or do I double the
you
die
double
first?
the dice, and then add your
Gotcha.
modifiers on top of that.
So it's, and then it was a, fuck. I don't remember what I rolled for the bless damage.
Bless does
Bless
not
up.
do
Bless
damage.
doesn't. Yeah.
Oh, it's just for hit. Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Okay, so it's just 25.
Gotta. All right. See what happens when your DM thinks rules are dumb. Great. Jesus, cool. Siromon, with the final punch, some of the impact points from the Eldritch Blasts open up on your hit and start spilling peat moss and then what looks like organ mulch out onto your hands and body and the ground. As this creature lets out a long bemoaned.
I'm visibly grossed out as I'm punching into these open wounds.
Also, on the end of its turn, it's gonna burn a legendary action. I'm rolling a d20. 2, Galliard. Cool. Galliard, it's gonna whip a huge, fleshy, viney arm at you. And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw for me.
The nat
Oh,
20.
Yeah,
23.
Nat 20, 23.
Yeah.
Great, you succeed. You're gonna take half damage.
Lit. Yeah, I'm glad I used that potion though. Not like I was so low.
Oh yeah, that helps.
Those zombies fucked me up, dog. The blights.
You take 6 points of necrotic damage, and you are not paralyzed until your next turn.
Sick.
Isn't it?
Hashtag bless up.
All right, now it's the Shambler's actual turn. The Shambler's going to come towards you, Galliard. And
What the
then... Oh, there's stuff in the way.
He jumps to the
You know
second
what?
floor.
You know what?
Ripped through.
I'm going to say it's too big. I'm going to say
Oh,
it
oh!
can't. I'm going to say, like... I don't even know how it got up there in the first place. That must have been broken. It can't. Cool. It's gonna move over. And it's gonna... Let's see. Ray. It comes for a nice, beautiful hug. I need a Constitution... Oh, no. This is a different thing. It's gonna roll to attack you.
Did it move out of Galliard's range?
It did. Galliard, you can make a schwappy boo.
Oh shit, you right.
A sentinel
too,
attack
right?
So that it would get stuck.
Yeah, you both can make schwappy boos.
Oh shit.
Well,
So-
actually, if the Sentinel succeeds, you cannot. Ceramon.
Oh, that makes
Oh,
that makes
true.
sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
True.
Okay,
That's
so
a-
if mine
all
succeeds,
Yes.
Yeah. You
does a 23 hit?
I think
Fucking
that's-
Christ. Yes.
think
The
that
23 hits the
But the plus
shit
6 is bananas. Like,
out of
literally.
this beast.
This
boy.
shit is bananas.
And that is a 12 damage.
Yes.
How did you get it under there? That's crazy.
I don't know. I think it broke. I'm okay with it because it got to kill band members, and that's always fun. But
I like how you make the rules make sense, though. You feel me? Like it's too big to get through the fucking
No.
thing.
Yeah.
That
Sure.
makes fucking sense.
yeah, especially
that.
if this was like a rundown building, I would say it would crush right through. This is
But
the
yeah.
palace
This is
of
a
the
well
Marquis.
instructed. Yeah.
This building is not poorly constructed.
It's marble and bougie.
Okay, then because of that, Siromon, no schwappy boo for you, my guy.
Yeah, no schwappies.
All right. He's gonna
Maybe
crush
next
you now.
time.
No. It is his turn.
I'm dead. I'm so dead here.
I'm gonna say he's under the thing. He's like crunching.
Squished.
She's under the thing.
Squished.
I'm gonna roll d20. Okay. So Siromon, it's gonna try to attack you
And
with a multi-attack. So the first is a slam. I'm gonna roll to see if it can hit you. Does a 20 hit?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Stop rolling dice.
You take 11 points of bludgeoning damage.
It's lighter than I thought. Just
11?
11 points of bludgeoning damage. This is a multi-attack.
Yeah, no.
Oh, shit.
So the next one is the bad one.
Put it back.
Fuck.
Put it back. We don't want it.
It
We don't
only
want it.
rolls a 10 to hit with the rotting embrace. Does that hit you?
It misses.
Okay. Okay.
Lit.
Siromon lives for another day.
This might be the bloodiest Siromon has ever been.
Great.
Wait for my elephant. Get off him.
The nobles are gone. I'm just going to remove them from the turn order. And by this point, we're going to say everybody has bounced. It's just y'all and guards in here fighting this fucking thing now.
Yeah.
Oh, except for this guy. He comes over here and he just gently strums.
He's still playing tunes like the
Yeah.
Titanic. You know, the
He's
still playing.
Was a
While
beat.
bleeding, he's just strumming the... Okay.
I need that bard to give me some healing.
For real.
He's just a regular band person, not an adventurer.
No,
Lias knocks another and launches it. And he misses. Ray. Welcome back to the world. You're up.
Healing word, first level to Siromon.
Okay. Ray does heal everybody. That is the thing he can do.
I do.
I forgot
yeah.
about that.
He's not just a battle player.
I did it. I was about to be like, yo, he's gonna come save you.
6.
Yeah.
Man, 6 ain't shit.
Simon's feeling good.
Limping.
So I get smacked one more time.
And then I'm gonna do for my action, Radiance of the Dawn.
Okay.
So a con save.
Natural 19 plus numbers.
It saves, so it's a half.
Okay.
So 2d10.
Natural 19 plus math.
Do I not have any d10s though?
I'll roll for you.
I never think that I have to do d10, so I don't keep them out. All right.
I know, for what a rookie, bro. I have all my die up, bro.
Well, 16. So halved is 8. Or sorry, yeah, 8.
Lit. Cool.
So bright platinum light radiates out from me, and then it's like a big explosion on
It
him.
pierces through part of it. And you see the light spill onto the back wall through an opening in his chest. Velsius, you're up.
Can you show me the balcony real quick? Above him.
That's the balcony.
Okay. Can you describe those columns to me?
They're like stone-cut columns.
Are
Thick,
they big?
strong, large. They're holding
my
up
own-
like they're holding up like a 50-foot ceiling.
Yeah, so Eldritch Blast would drop one of them?
No. If you sat there for like 20 minutes, yes.
I'll start punching him.
Okay, go. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and move forward with all 30 feet of my movement. Straight forward.
That's 30.
I'm gonna cast Eldritch Blast.
Oh, right. It's lit.
Does a okay. So that's 5 plus 7. 13. 13 plus 3, that's 60. Does 16 hit?
Just barely, yes.
Thank God. And that is a 5 plus 5. It's 10 damage.
All right.
Oh, can I move my spiritual weapon up 20 feet again?
Oh, you guys are close now.
Yeah, I'm about to say, just a little
Right, yeah, just catching up to.
He's gonna high five it.
All right, Titus. Titus moves over.
And I want to aim for his leg too.
he just laughs and moves on a fucking week.
Galliard, what's up, dog?
Okay, sick. I want to point my glaive at Elias and be like, don't leave afterwards. We need to talk.
Okay.
Type of deal. And then I want to get close to it again. 10 feet, same deal. Second thing is, am I flanking it? Like, where's it looking at? I don't even know what the hell it's looking at.
I'll say it was looking at Siromon.
Yeah, it smacked me.
I just need to know if I can roll advantage or not.
Oh, you guys are flanking. I'm just gonna say you're flanking. It's
Bet.
It's so big.
That's what I'm talking about. I'm going for a glaive attack then.
Okay. Give me an attack roll.
Does a 17 hit?
Yes.
Sick. This time, can I use the Divine Smite to add on to the Hunter's Mark as well?
Yes.
Lit. Okay, so let me do the damage for the D10 first. Holy shit, bro. This is gonna fucking die everywhere. First attack is a 9. All right. What the fuck is this? This is a D. 2d8. Fuck, which one's a D8?
Is Divine Smite a level spell or is it just a attachment?
He has to
the
burn a
attack?
level.
You have to burn,
He has to burn a
a
level
level
spell.
spell.
For Divine Smite, you do?
Yeah,
Oh.
it's just have to burn it.
That's why paladins gotta rest. Otherwise, they'd be able to use it with every hit.
Boom, 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 boom.
Sorry, taking so long. Where the fuck did we go? Oh, there it is. Okay.
Oh, you're good.
Oh shit, that's crazy.
You're just preventing me from casting more Eldritch Blast.
Go figure.
8
You have
plus
other
6. What is
spells now,
that?
bro.
8 plus
And
6.
you
What
have
is
a
that?
spear.
I'm gonna cast poison on the poison monster. It's not gonna go well.
Yeah. So the Divine Smite is 14, and then the Hunter's Mark is 3.
Plus your regular weapon damage.
Yeah, that one was I gave it to him already. I forgot what it was.
Okay.
Oh, did you write it down? No.
Galliard, how do you want to end this?
Sick.
Oh my god.
How high can I jump? Like,
It's
realistically.
your strength modifier equals meters or some shit. I don't fucking
So my
know.
strength
It's wild.
plus 4. I'm just trying to jump high and just fucking stab this thing and just come down on its back. You feel me?
Okay.
Trying to rend it.
Or like carve it.
Yeah, I'm just
Render
gonna carve
it
this
like
bitch down to the
Cool.
ground.
You rush forward, leap up, and channel energy into the tip of your blade as you draw it down, opening like a zipper the back of this creature, as blood, organs, viscera, and the naked form of Elara falls out of the creature onto the ground as it shrieks, and then all at once its form simply collapses and falls onto the ground as this beast is dead, and we are no longer in initiative.
I'm gonna dispel my trunks and you'll see my
Say
I'll
it again.
cast Cure
Cut out.
Wounds on Siromon.
Like, God, please do. I got down to 4.
Holy shit. Yeah,
11.
I got down to like 18 and I was fucking nervous, bro.
You said
11
11?
more healing, yeah.
Thank you.
So there's a naked Elara on the floor.
Mm-hmm. And a lover
Why would
boy.
you point that
That's
out?
dead?
We don't know.
You watch.
I'm gonna
You watch Lias run over to her.
I run up to the body and start checking it too to see if it's okay or not.
By the time you get there, you see Lias is weeping, holding her broken body.
We run her pockets. I'm just kidding.
She ain't got none.
I loot the body. No.
He's got one.
I want to get in the position like
No.
standing above
No.
Elias behind him.
No.
No, what? Oh, yeah. No, I was going to make the same joke, but I'm not talking about that.
Bad.
I want
Bad
to, yeah, I just want to get in a position behind Elias where I know he can't just book it. Feel me?
Okay.
I want to look to Elias and just say, what was the goal?
Between sobs, he looks up and he says, "She was going to. The Dryad was going to ascend. And she said she would bring an era of peace or some shit. I don't care. I was here for her." As he holds her body, Elara's body.
Peace comes with a price. And I don't think they were willing to pay it.
Yo, bars, bro.
Fucking bars, bro. Immediately, bro. You got that clip by face. I was like,
Oh, I didn't want to
fucking
say
bars.
it, but I did.
I was like, fuck me, bro.
Cool. He just weeps and holds her, and as he does, two Zalezo and a golden chain come up and they put their hands on his shoulder and they start clapping him in irons.
Give him a moment, please.
Make a persuasion check with advantage.
God, I'm so bad at charisma everything. It's an 8.
They pause for the briefest of moments and then keep going. Then the golden chain comes up and grabs the two Zalezo on the shoulders and says, "Just wait." And you see it's actually Oscar is here now in the heavy armor. He goes, "Just wait," and kind of pulls them back. He walks forward and he puts a hand on this guy's shoulder and he just stands there over him while he cries. At this point, looking out the gates, the entry gates, you see storms of Zalezo are beginning to come in, and you see behind them, like peering out of places, are numerous different nobles that are going, "Oh, wow, what happened?" And walking in from the entry gate that they just fled through, a very frazzled Marquis Lapidus of the city of Port Damali walks forward, followed by Marquis Avalandra of the city of Othe. And they come forward, and are you guys gathering together around this
I want to.
body thing?
Yeah, for sure.
I'm gonna go look for my brother.
Can you tell where's the body at? Adjacent to like the pedestal?
It's like on the stage.
Is it? It's on the stage.
Damn,
Okay.
that's tight.
Yeah, I would ignore the stream. It's just...
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna surge, like, almost angry. I want to walk up onto the stage.
Okay.
I'm gonna Ray.
Oh, I
Can you
went
cast?
to look for my brother.
Oh, you went? You already went?
He's gone.
Ray's walking
Well,
out.
I'm walking away, I guess, while you guys are walking up. So
Ray,
are you calling out to me?
Yeah, I'm gonna yell. Ray, cast. Can you cast Thaumaturgy? I can't remember what it's called.
Thaumaturgy.
Thaumaturgy.
Thank you, Thaumaturgy.
Oh,
I can't even
boom
say.
your voice.
Crazy.
Yeah.
That's such a crazy name. Ain't nobody gonna remember that.
I'll do that to boom his voice.
Okay.
I'm gonna scream out. My name is Velsius Windigoth, last captain of the guard of the city of Lathrus. Hear me now.
Okay. People are listening.
Can you describe the room?
Well, I mean, it's the grand ball chamber that you just saw, but it's beginning to fill with Zalezo, who have weapons drawn, and then behind them, nobles and now normal people, peasants, civilians from out in the festival who heard the commotion, saw people running, and have allowed their curiosity to overtake the security of the gala and have pushed past guards to see what is happening. And they are listening as you say this. As you say, you were
Just
the
booming.
last captain of the city of Lathrus.
It was the last flying city in the age of Arcanum. We are here to... Give me that. Give me... I don't know.
It was the second last. You're good.
Second last. We have come here to deal with your issues, your problems. These chains that are on the land, plaguing you. We're going to break them. I'm going to point towards Galliard, Ray, as he's walking away, and Siromon. If you want to address this as something, we are called the Echoes of the Broken Chain.
Okay.
I'm gonna look to the Marquis. If you wish to speak to us, you can. We'll clean up more of this. I'm gonna gesture with my spear towards the hulking corpse.
Cool. The Marquis comes in as the Zalezo surround you all. And just as the Zalezo is starting to move in to treat you as potentially hostile, both the Marquis Lapidus of Port Damali and the Marquis of Alandra, outside of her dominion, both raise their hands and say, "Do not stop." The echoes of the what, dear? Says Marquis Avalandra of Othe.
Do I need to repeat myself twice? Again?
Yes.
We are, and I'm just gonna just bellow, the echoes of the broken chain.
Okay. Somebody write that down. Marquis Olasia Lapidus goes, thank you for killing whatever this is. There will be much to do and much to talk about in the coming days. For now, do not go far from our side. We will determine what is to become of this gala and what is to become of you all, the echoes, as you call yourself.
I want to walk up and I want to say, this isn't going to be the only incident. She wasn't working alone.
She looks over at Oscar, who has now clasped Laius in irons and has lifted him up by his shoulder and is kind of just holding him up. And she goes, I see that. We will make preparations and we will speak.
I want to look to Elias and I just want to say to him, if you tell me how you want her to be buried, I will do that as long as you answer any questions we have.
Laius doesn't look at you, but he nods under his hood as it is forcefully pulled down from the back of his head, revealing his long hair.
I will make sure of it.
He nods. And four Zalezo come, and they cover her naked body, and then they wrap it. And the Marquis says, Marquis Lapidus says, take her body to be held at the Raven Watch until burial.
Okay.
The Zalezo pick her body up, and they walk out with her.
You said at Raven Watch?
She said the Raven Watch, yes.
The Raven Watch, okay. Just double checking.
I'm surprised you bury someone that's done so much evil.
All persons deserve a burial, good or bad.
Yeah.
Well, that's
We don't
not
know
Whether
what
people
ruins.
come to the funeral is another question.
And with that, you all are level 5.